Welcome everyone to the top 8 of the LATAM South tournament for a Dragon Radar spot. It's going to be me and Sammy Fish on the mics today. How you doing, Sammy?
I'm doing great. I'm looking forward to this. I was looking through.
You know my pet peeve, dog. You got to get in the center.
Oh, man. Did we already start off? We started off strong.
We're good now. We're good now. All right.
All right.
So how are you now that we're in the center and we can probably
Now that we're in the
forward?
center, we're looking at the future. I'm looking forward to all these Saiyan players down here because you know me. I'm the protagonist kind of guy. So we got these guys coming up for you here. We got Umbrellas, Lynch versus Moise, as you said it.
Oh, yes. Moise.
There you go. Man.
Yeah, he's been in some versus games before, so, you know,
Familiar
versus style
names.
games. But, yeah, we got plenty of action. You got adult Gohans all across the board. We got a Cooler. We got a couple of 16s. We got a lot of Bardock, the red flags waving in the wind for sure. But yeah, you can see winner's bracket to bottom right there. We got, Rimaru as well as Brunex and Vermilion and Thiago Kane. And then JP Dark at the bottom going up against Ray Thanos. That's the match I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah, me too.
JP Dark, I believe, is running 16 Cooler Vegito, which I think is definitely a team that can get real obnoxious real fast. And then Ray Thanos also running Gohan, Bardock, Goku, very top-tier team. And the name alone, I feel like he's going to disintegrate some people. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I definitely do. I like that team too. Team protagonist. That's all.
That's true. Yeah, for sure.
I play protagonist, baby.
Well, the thing is that adult Gohan, I feel like, is not that much of a protagonist.
What do you mean?
Like, Teen Gohan was a protagonist.
I mean, he was, but adult Gohan was supposed to be.
Exactly, but, you know, but then...
I have a soft spot for my heart for adult Gohan. He's so cool.
Yeah,
he's so cool.
He does go Mystic, so that was kind of a main character flaw. I mean, I like adult Gohan a lot. That's who I play in this game, so that's who I've stuck with. So I'm looking forward to the adult Gohan play, of course. We got a couple of the players in the building. Hope you all are now flooding the chat and ready for some Dragon Ball Fighters action. Of course, I'm glad that we are here with the Dragon Radar event. I'm not sure if we have all of our winners bracket actually in the lobbies yet, so we might be starting in losers bracket. Oh, we got a bunch of people in here now.
Oh, there you
go. See, okay, we got Vegito and Gohan to start it off. So let's
look at all the blonde hair. I love it.
Moise waiting. But yeah, our first scheduled match is supposed to be Lynch versus Moise. So if that is according to plan, that's what you're going to be seeing first. But for now, of course, we are just chilling in the lobby, making sure everybody is ready to go. Yeah, we got a few players in the building that have, you know, some background in these versus fighting games, right, where it's 3v3 action, so they should be accustomed to what you're going to see in Dragon Ball. I'm looking forward to the South American flavor that the region always brings to the different fighting games.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it too. Obviously, you know, they have a pretty big scene down there. We've been, I mean, the fighting game community has been trying their best to support the Latin scene over the past couple of years. It's been great to see, right? You know, you get to see a little bit more diversity in what we see in the in tournaments, especially coming up to the finals that we're gonna have soon. It's almost around here. We got a couple of sagas coming up, and then we're going to be right down to it. But let's get right down to this one. We are going to get into the winner's side first. It's going to be Brunex versus Rimaru.
Okay, so it's going to be the second half of winner's semis to start up. So we have Vegito Cell Goku Black up against adult Gohan with 2 beams.
2 beams.
So that's going to be a pretty strong neutral game for him. He's going to be able to control the ground very well. On the other side, we got Vegito, who offers a pretty good obnoxious pressure, right? His block shoots can go very long. You see that 5L's always going to be present. Then he was ready for the 2H after Rimaru got a little careless in the air.
Yeah, doesn't side dispense.
Oh, 2H again. Stop getting reckless.
Oh, now we're in the corner. This is where Vegito wants to play.
Oh my goodness, and he teched down, but then he went back to the original side. Rimaru not looking for just a little loss in the sauce. That's one character down.
I thought he missed the throw, and it was across under the entire time. That's awesome, though. That's the thing you want to pull out just to kill the character. I'm for it.
I like that start, the Vegito parry with the cell assist. Usually it's pretty safe, but again, Rimaru having 2 beam assists, Goku Black was still available, blew it up.
Starting off strong.
Yeah, bottle combo follow-up. Throw him to the ground again, yeah. Oh my goodness, Rimaru just cannot catch up to the pace that Brunex is presenting. Man got 3 bars on deck, and you know we're building a whole lot with Vegito. Gonna keep going, bounce him off the wall. Alley-oop to myself, put him back in the corner. Oh! Yeah, I tried the big 2M. Nice up tech into the air, back dash to get a quick landing button. I like that. Direct C change.
Yeah, gonna go into the Goku Black level 3, get that knockdown. Also gonna be able to let Goku recover some blue health.
We'll try again on the other side, but the wake advance, get him out, reflects on the ground. Oh, doesn't even try for the Dragon Rush. Just goes for it. Sonic Fox S reset, lets him tech out.
Double jump out, blocking on the way down, but not before eating all these buttons on the way down. Raimaru's time to get started.
And that double jump cracked me up because you usually see Cell's rolling crush in that situation, but ever since the nerf where they took away the cross up, it hasn't been that way. Raimaru should be able to finish off the Cell here as well. Gonna get the soft, or excuse me, the smash knockdown via the medium jaw slicer and put him away.
Yeah, 2 bars. I like that combo as well. Try to get as most needles as you can into that one. Try to do as most damage. And now it's a 2v2.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. So he ended up hitting the 2L. It's not a low, but it will blow up people trying to jump out or also press their low buttons.
Nice reflect on the 5L. Knew what he wanted to do afterwards. Couldn't finish it off quite, but very close. The 2H.
He's got the frame tracking. I mean, he just whiffs the 5L, and then when you want to do something about it, he 2H. Yeah, that Z-Change won't be able to finish it off. Double jumps out and comes down with the big jump heavy from Goku Black. So Brunex got his full health character in there with the sparking as well. Raimaru got that protagonist power though. You got to be careful of the Vegito assist calls because the blue life could blow you up, but either way, Brunex finds the hit.
Okay, so have to worry about that sparking right now. He does it immediately on wake up to recover the health. And the clash with the 2M! Oh!
Oh my goodness, the God Slicer neutral. I haven't seen this in a little while.
I like it.
Not since the days of Sonic Fox Goku Black. He actually missed the combo on the hold vanish air dash, but he ends up catching him off guard. Level 3, no, not yet. He doesn't want to take him out of the corner. Oh yes, he combos at that time. 6-7 into the instant air dash. Should be able to put away Goku Black here with 2 bars.
Yeah, and he's going to have still a lot left for this Vegito, so he's going to be in a good situation. Also, he's going to be able to pop that level 3 Raw, right? If he does anything wrong, especially when you're Super Saiyan Goku, he's just going to pop behind you, hit that level 3. It could be done in a second. He gets the sparking off, however. Giving a little bit more options on the offense. There you go. No, wasn't able to combo it.
Yeah, that's a big drop for Brunex. Going to open the door for Raimaru. He's going to vanish to keep the advantage. He blows through it. It should be it. Oh, he goes into the level 3. I would have liked just the level 1 super, but I think he's still going to blow through the regen anyway. Yes, KO. Raimaru takes the first game. The protagonist power, baby. Never count Super Saiyan Goku out.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he is one of the best anchors on the team for a reason, right? Super solid fundamental character. One of the few characters that can do 2 bars in a single combo in terms of like 2 supers, I mean.
Yes.
It just level 3 that teleports behind you immediately, so that means you can punish things that some other characters can't. All that good stuff. So you saw it right there. Good stuff from Raimaru winning the comeback. The Vegito, though, from Brunex. Oh, boy. That is the fact that he went down in life after a couple characters. You saw, like, the flip on Brunex's team, right? As soon as he wasn't able to put Vegito on more often, the productivity of his team went down drastically.
Yeah, and he tagged Vegito outright, and that was good to get the full health character in, but I would have liked to see him spark with that second character while it was still healthy to keep that advantage, because he lost the second character, and then Vegito only had like 30% life left, and then the sparking's not going to do a lot for you if you don't have a lot of blue health for it to regen, right? So even in that situation, normally if you have more health, you can survive a combo while you're sparking just because of the regen it gives you. But with so little life left, he wasn't able to survive the level 3. So that's how it broke down. Raimaru does take the first game. We'll see how Brunex bounces back because he was in control of most of the first match.
Yeah, we have seen that in development in the meta, right? A lot of people will spark just to keep the 2v1 rather than have the full 21 seconds on the level 3 sparking. Just so you have that advantage. Assists are so important in this game. It makes sense.
Auto combo follow-up once again for Brunex. Toss him back into the corner. The side switch. Wake up with the DP. We didn't see that at all from Raimaru in the first set.
Wasn't able to keep the combo going, but he did get out of the combo, and now it's time for the Gohan pressure. I think he tried to time the Jet Oper to blow up the change?
Yeah, I think so, but he used the light DP. I wonder if he used the medium. It probably would have worked, but either way, oh yes, leg loop. Let's go. Level 0 extension. Let's get some potential unleashed.
Oh, we're on to level 2? Okay.
give me a little bit of a damage boost here. He's going to mash through Matt the quarter back. Dash after the air uppercut. Ooh, the falling M into the crouch. We got long distance on these protagonist legs.
We got 2 bars as well. Oh, we don't even need it. Raimaru takes out the first character, taking the momentum from the first game.
Oh, tries to catch him flinching with an S. Good defense from Raimaru, though. Been around the block a couple of times. You see the double beam dream. Raw tag into the sun. Oh, he stayed solid, but I mean, that 2L is not an actual low. That 2M is, however, and it's a big damage starter.
Yeah, doesn't spend any meter on it, though. Oh, and he goes from legs from downtown, blows up the assist, and Vegito's in the air.
Yeah, Brunex trying to react to the assist blow up, but the 5M was too fast. Again, the air legs, not even using the H version. The H version will do him a combo.
Yeah, he's almost using it just like as a big wall, right? Just
yeah, that's what it's for in the air.
Just keeping Vegito out, but the vanish, just keeping him on the ground right here.
That big stop sign with the legs, but ooh, the 2H, that's still one of the best tools in Goku Black's arsenal. Let's get that medium God Slicer going. Holy light bomb.
Nice response, all right. Blue combo, but it's still gonna matter. Nice combo with the jet upper assist. He's got meter to work with too.
Yeah, that should be it. Shadow Blade level 1, into the level 1, into the level 1.
My man is an adult Gohan player. You saw him tag into the level ups. He wants his character to be as powerful as possible. Have that double beam behind him.
Oh, I thought the 2H was coming. Maybe he got 3H, I'm not sure. Yeah, I believe Brunex gonna put the potential in the ground.
Holy light grenade to finish it off. It's gonna be pretty rough, but we've seen some Goku Black combos or comebacks once or twice before.
Oh my goodness, the beam drives him into the Goku Black, able to combo off with the 2H.
5H? Alright. He's looking good now. I mean, if he gets rid of this Goku Black, he's going to be in a very good spot. This is what we were talking about before, right? No sparking. Oh, we finally found the tag, though. This character's going to take a lot of damage, but he does have a lot of meter on his side. He does stop the sparking. However, the Goku Black got tagged, and he got the 2H off.
Doesn't look like he has a sparking combo here, so he's just going to go to level 3 knockdown. Gotta expect Brunex to spark. Let's see if Raimaru has some type of bait. Yes, he does. Raimaru with the perfect spacing on the instant transmission to the dive kick has the sparking follow-up this time.
Yeah, it's unable to burn through that sparking, though. It's going to be pretty close here. Nice!
The air dash after the blocked air normal, and Raimaru's going to take it 2-0 over Brunex and put himself in a winner's finals.
Good stuff. Raimaru, much better in that second game, was able to keep the momentum as he was going along. I mean, just getting rid of that first character was really important, right? You saw that the first game where Brunex was able to run the game with the Vegito. It looked a lot better. I mean, that's that character, though. It's all momentum, right? You get him in the corner, you put him in the mix, combos time and time again until you get rid of the next character, etc., etc.
Yeah, the adult Gohan really just got lost in that first game, right? There was a lot of situations where he ended up air teching. I think he wasn't really expecting to be in that spot. And because of that, he kind of panicked, came down with a button, and was always getting hit by the 2Hs. So because of that, he tightened it up in the second and third games. And then the Gohan was able to really run his stuff in that third game, as we saw, and got rid of 2 characters. Did get vanquished by the Goku Black towards the end, but the rest of his team seems pretty solid as well. We saw the Goku Anchor come back in the first game as well. So.
Yeah, double beam adult Gohan sort of really banks on the point character, so you can really tell that he's put a lot of time in the adult Gohan. I mean, even as going to using like light and medium legs in the air just to sort of play a wall, like you're saying before, normally we see the H there so you can get a full combo off it, but there he was just using it, just to keep out. He knows that if he can control the space in front of him, that he can eventually cage him with the double beam assist and then be able to find the opening when he gets the chance.
Yeah, I forgot he actually came back in that first game. So he did take it 2-0, game 2 and 3. So good stuff from Raimaru. Yeah, we really got to see that adult Gohan in action. I like the level 0 extension as well on the Cell, right? Cell's one of the easier characters to do that on, so he's recognizing when he can get the optimal damage for not a lot of effort. I like to see that. And then on the other side of Winter Semis, we do have Lynch versus Moise. I believe we were waiting on one of them to enter the lobby, so I'm not sure if they're there yet. If not, we do have plenty of lower bracket action as well. And man, yeah, I'm glad we have this Dragon Radar event because we are winding down in the season. As you mentioned before, we have 2 Saga events to go. The 6th Saga in Japan coming up next week, I believe, starting on November 24th. And recently, they did reverse the rules in terms of the peripherals that the players are allowed to use. So they can use their personalized controllers, whether it be pad, hitbox, or arcade stick, of whatever brand you prefer. And then the Australian Saga event is going to be the 7th one, I believe, coming up on December 15th and 16th. So, yeah, we are winding down for the Dragon Ball FighterZ Tour.
Yeah, it's getting close to it. I'm looking forward to who's going to be going out to the Japanese and the Australian tournaments, right? We have a couple of people who have already solidified their spots in the top spot, and then who is also going to be thinking about going to that LCQ as well that we're going to have at the tournament itself. I mean, in the end, we're going to have 8 people who are going to end up going to the tournament. It's going to be super stacked. It's going to be one of the best Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament of the year. One of these guys, however, in this tournament are going to try to get to one of those Saga events in either at Japan or in Australia. But more likely Australia, probably, considering that next one's coming up. We gotta see.
Next week is the Japan one, so I'm looking for all the native Japanese talent that are going to be able to enter their first Dragon Ball Saga event, right? Of course, we did see a lot of them over at EVO, but that wasn't related to the Dragon Ball FighterZ Tour. So we're going to be able to see the likes of Kai Marta and Aqua hopefully enter this Saga tournament and try to get a Dragon Ball for themselves.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Japanese have been putting a lot of time into the game, obviously. We've seen them really compete with the U.S. and it's created this really cool rivalry that we haven't had in games in a little bit now, right? It's pretty even, and I think that the Japanese Saga event, we're going to really look forward to seeing what they have to offer, especially considering that, you know, a lot of us in America, we look to them for some of the more unconventional tech.
Yeah, absolutely, right? They were the pioneers of Ginyu in a lot of ways,
exactly.
Right? They were the ones that really believed in the character first. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking to see what flavor they're going to bring to the Saga events. And, yeah, you mentioned it's pretty even. There are 2 American Dragon Ball holders and 2 Japanese Dragon Ball holders. Of course, there have been 5 Dragon Ball Saga events, but the man Kazunoko got 2 Dragon Balls for himself.
Of course, of course. And speaking of the balances, I will be excited to see who's in from the U.S. or from other parts of the world are going to be able to go to that Japanese event as well. So obviously, the Americans haven't had a lot of success on Japanese turf, but it's always really fun to watch them. Especially like we saw the likes of Sonic Fox go out to that Invitational not too long ago, and he looked really well, as well as like Hook King God. I know there's some American hopefuls who want to get that spot as well, and they want to be in that top 8. So it's going to be a great event, I think, either way.
Yeah, Sonic Fox, man. He just keeps adding to his legend, right? Going out, taking a tournament on Japanese soil, as you mentioned, very rare for Americans to do that. I know Justin Wong has won a tournament in Japan as well. But there's not that many on that list. So Sonic Fox is just one of the best to ever do it already, and his career is only going to have a lot longer to go.
It's crazy, right? I mean, we're only in the first year in this game. Can you believe it, by the way? We're only the first year into this game. Doesn't feel like it. We've just put the community as a whole, the world's community in Dragon Ball FighterZ has put so much time into this game that it really feels like we have just gone so far, tried to break it down as far as we can. But we're going to get into this next one right here. We're going to go to the loser side. Unfortunately, we couldn't find one of the players on the winner side, so we're going to keep the action for you coming up. Vermilion versus Kane.
Oh, we got the Team Gohan and a great predict on the rocket kick. Just jumps up and super dashes to punish.
Immediately with the Vegeta? Okay.
This is a cheap mix-up, right? With the Kid Buu assist, comes down with the second overhead. Yeah, we've seen Super Noon run this a lot as well. I believe Tachikawa is the one that showed him it, so if anything comes from that man, it's bound to be dirty. We got the 6M with the DP assist follow-up, and that's going to be a smoke-faced Vegeta. Vermilion choosing to spin the meter.
Go 2 bars, and that's it. Vermilion looking strong, and very rarely do we see people tagging a Vegeta that early, right? But he is very strong. He's got a low 2M. He's got great mix-ups. You just don't see it all that often.
Great beam follow-up as well right there. Does recover from the 1M in time. Oh, and he catches them flinching, gets the counter hit, side switch all day, every day.
There we go, exactly where he wants to be as Kid Buu dropped the elbow on him. We're all green on the side of Vermilion, too. He's got bars to work with.
See with your chest, and there's still not a scratch on Vermilion so far.
you best believe he's going to be trying to avoid that sparking. He wants that true perfect. Ooh! Not even the chip! I don't want to deal with it. I want all green bars. Ah.
Vanish finally takes a hit. Oh, the 5M didn't actually believe in it, though. Super Dash comes down. Thiago not ready. Oh, the elbow drop on the cross.
God. Oh, no.
About it. Vermilion not spinning the sparking yet. 2 bars going to be close. Oh, but it is indeed enough. Team Gohan with the muscles like a grown man. So he got hit by 1 Vanish.
1 Vanish.
That's it.
Call that. I mean, not even the sparking. I'll say that's pretty good. But at the same time, good stuff to Vermilion. That was a quick match, something we don't see all that often in Dragon Ball FighterZ. He's going back to the room. He knows I need to take a break. But there was something that he did pretty well there. Vermilion at the end, he tagged into the Team Gohan for the motionless Kamehameha. That is one of the most hardest hitting level 1s in the game.
Yeah.
And, you know, just a little bit of a added min-maxing right there. I'm always a big fan of min-maxing, as you know, so I look forward to it. And we got a team switch from Mr. Kane.
Oh, man, all right. He's going to fly his red rag, huh? We got a Dogohan Bardock 16 in the building now.
It's a pretty interesting team. Normally we see some sort of more supportive style assist with the Bardock 16. But I guess we're playing sort of more of a double point style with a strong character like 16 behind you. One of the best assists in the game, and Bardock's assist is no slouch of his own.
Yeah, it's also one of the better assists in the game. Yeah, call the legs and still lock him down after that with the Bardock assist. H legs now. I don't know you want to do that on Team Gohan. Usually a character that short can 2H that. Goes through it with the Super Dash, of course. That nerfs a Vegeta assist. Present for some time now. Not going to use the H Mystic Ball to go for a extended combo.
Yeah, twice in a row, Kane's missed that extension with the 16 assist. Oh, Candy Beam.
He was probably able to 5 somewhere, and he just got mad. He got an auto combo extension.
All right, jump back after the tech, avoided the low, and we're going to tag into the Team Gohan. I like the combo as well. Couldn't finish it, but he picks it up, continues the combo off the Bardock, and we're going to snap that Gohan back in here.
Yeah, but I got the rocks down, trying to buy time for that Kid Buu assist, but he just gets hit by Vegeta, tries the 2H, gonna whiff on it. Oh, he just let it fly, and had Kid Buu assist backing him up anyway. What a clash on the 2H and the 5H. Vegeta is, of course, always getting the job done.
Team Gohan telling him who's the true protagonist.
I told you, man. Team Gohan's the one that finished off Cell.
Go. Oh, we got these? Oh, almost picked it up afterwards. Kane with the Vanish, trying to take the corner positioning here, but he responds with the 2M. Vermilion with no fear.
Yeah, huge combo starter here. Had the Kid Buu extension as well. 1 bar is all that will need to be spent. And he's get to it with Vegeta.
That's going to be the last character for Kane, but if you want one more character left on your team, it's got to be the Android 16.
Oh my goodness, the 6M opening him up again. Extended by the Team Gohan. Oh, now we're going level 3.
Hard knockdown. Gets in there with the double axe handles. Oh, all right. We got these bomb loops. Oh, dropped out of it.
Held the Vanish. Now he's going to be able to finally apply pressure. Yep, gets the 6M, holds the Vanish as well. It's the easy extension down, tech buttons. You got to finish the job.
Yeah, it's going to be hard burning through these 21 seconds of sparking, though. 16 also a big body. Going to go for that level 1.
So the level 3 is going to use to take the hard knockdown with Vegeta here. Has the Kid Buu assist as well, so as soon as you block, you are definitely blocking a mix-up. Oh, this goes with the 6M again. Team Gohan extension is there. 2 bars, but I think Big Bang and Gohan should be enough.
Yeah, it's too much damage too quickly. Vermilion able to take it 2-0 over Thiago Kane. Good stuff.
2 of the higher damaging level 1s in the game, and he's going to move on to losers quarterfinal to await, I believe, the loser of Raimaru and Brunex. So he's going to be facing Brunex.
Yeah, so good stuff. Vermilion looks solid, man. And normally we don't see a lot of that synergy, but the shell of Kid Buu Vegeta is so strong, right? Double lockdown team, and then you play a very solid, a very scary point character like Teen Gohan with very good mix-ups. It's gonna look like that. But I was really impressed with his. I don't know how to put it. I don't know what the term is for it, but like I guess assist economy. The way that he was cycling his assists pretty well, like he was able to really make sure that he always had something to extend his combos or extend his mix-ups, making it so that it was really difficult for him to sort of read what was going on. Like you saw how many times he opened up with 6M into Teen Gohan, right? It was just, he had it time and time again. He knew exactly what block strings he needed to do, how long he needed to make sure to let that assist come back, all of that good stuff. I think that control from Vermilion was very strong.
Yeah, and that's something that the Vegeta assist still allows you to do, even despite being able to super dash and reflect it now, is that if you're able to get them in a situation where they're initially going to block your string and then you call the Vegeta assist, you can usually go into another string, right? And then use it to buy time for your assist to come off cooldown and then start the mix-up with something stronger and lockdown like the Kid Buu. Now we are going to continue with the lower bracket. It's going to be Cooler, Android 16, and Vegito for JP Dark, going into Ray, Thanos, Adult Gohan, Bardock, and Goku Super Saiyan. This Cooler intro cracks me up. USADA needs to flag this man.
Oh man, Adult Gohan is so cool. We've got a big body next to him. Let's see the Cooler, Mr. JP Dark versus Ray Thanos.
So Super Dash able to catch a whiff on that auto combo. He tried with a 5H after. You see how much range he has on that move. We got the auto combo follow-up. I love it. Point at him into the 16.
Oh wow, we're gonna Super Dash right after that. Gonna tag into the Bardock.
Oh, and a perfect read by Ray Thanos. Gonna land into the Dragon Rush as JP Dark looking to reflect, get that pressure off of him. Gonna whip the 236M to try to close the distance, and then he opens him up with a 2L. JP Dark, and he's trying to press buttons as he lands.
Yeah, not a good look for JP Dark right now. He got that 3 bars.
And his potential has been unleashed into the Goku level 1.
Oh, we're gonna go with the lore battle to start it off.
My man is swinging, but now he's going to be in the corner. Yeah, that slight hesitation allowed for the gap to vanish. Raw tag though into Bardock. Didn't have any near to vanish, so he can't put him back in the corner. Actually can't combo the Vegito assist. I like the idea though.
Yeah, didn't have enough
goodness, we are playing Dragon Ball right now. Flying everywhere. 2H. Oh no, drops the combo though. Then we got the beam assist. We got vanishes on vanishes, raw tags. Yeah, I like Vegito to come in to control this chaos, right? Definitely one of the better things the character does.
Yeah, character's extremely good on the scramble.
Try to hesitate though, and then he needs to block his dome piece after the instant air dash jump H.
Not where you want to be versus Thanos' team right now in the corner. Oh! Baby with the counter read. Takes the corner positioning. Wasn't able to combo into the Cooler, but dive kick gets out of dodge.
But it's all right. We got Super Dash going to the top right, and then dive kicks going to the bottom left. We are traversing every angle on the screen. Oh, yeah, a little bit too high on that one. The 2L low profiling the jump L from JP Dark and catching him low.
I can't believe he blocked that cross up. That was crazy. Oh, okay. Blowing up through the assist and Cooler. Get to that last character. JP Dark left with just the Vegito.
Alright, back into the Adult Gohan. Using the fast fall here, gonna lock him down. JP Dark gets opened up by the 6M. He's not gonna be able to spin his sparking here. 3 level 1s will do the job. And it's Ray Thanos up 1-0.
Yeah, good stuff. JP Dark felt like he never had a time to spark. That's a lot of the reason why we see a lot of guys start sparking with 2 characters now, because you know you keep that 2v3. It gives you a chance to make that comeback with an assist. We talked about before when we were talking about sparking how important it is to have an assist like that. It obviously extends your sparking mix-ups quite a bit. It gives you a deadlier opportunity to get a combo. Obviously, do more damage as well, but That's going to be the first one, and he's going to go to Thanos. He looks strong. Look very strong. A lot of momentum on his side. Very forward-moving sort of player.
Yeah, and when you only have one character left, it gets really linear about how you're going to use that sparking, right? It's much easier for the opponent to tell how you're going to start sparking. So you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're going to play so telegraphed. That's, I think, another reason why players have started sparking in level 1 or level 2 rather than level 3. Because once you have that one character you're left, you're like, okay, I need to immediately sparking because if I get hit by one combo, I'm done. So it's a lot easier for the opponent to read that situation and counter it. As we get into game 2, Ray Thanos is up 1-0 on JP Dark.
Yeah, unfortunately from JP Dark, we weren't able to really see why his team is, where the synergy in his team, right? Thanos was able to really keep the pace of the match super high up. Like, he was able to constantly put scrambles into his favor and just make constant good reads here. But finally, JP Dark looks like he's going to get started.
Gonna get the ground command grab here. Let's see what option he takes. Yeah, just a slight delay up there. I like it. Ooh, the 5H. Yeah, a little bit too far from the corner for that to work this time, but the blue beat combo will be able to do enough damage and put Mr. Gohan in the break.
All the same. Though Gohan is down, we're going to left with the Bardock still, with a beam assist behind him though, so he's going to be looking pretty good in the neutral at least.
Yeah, I mean, he's got his lineage to rely on now, right? Dad and Grandpa got to get the job done.
Vanish to extend the combo off the ground. He finds a double axe handle. Use that Ki Blast to make it.
The double axe handle runs strong in the Saiyan bloodline. I'm not going to use any meter because it's not going to kill. Vanish out of the corner. Goes into the Vegito as well. Tags him with the jump L. Nothing after that, though. Catching him scrambling with the super dash. Throws him out of the corner.
Yeah, cuts that combo real short.
You got to believe in the auto combo. That's a true Bardock player right there. Level 3. That's the first Revenger assault of the top 8. Which way does he go, Ray Thanos? Let's see what the mix going to be here in the corner. Just goes with the double axe handle.
I like that spark from JP Dark. Gets away from that Bardock. He wants to keep the 3v2, and he's looking good with it too. Vegito finds the opening. He's got a lot of meter to work with.
Yeah, and Sparking plus Vegito builds so much bar. You see Sparking's up, but he's still near 7 bars before he decides to start the supers. And one more. Yeah, goes for the level 3 for good measure. Make sure he dies.
Oh, Bardock got wasted.
Still has a bar and a half to spare as well. Ray Thanos got to do it all with Goku now. The Bless Super Dash going straight up.
Boy. About to say, you don't think this Cooler family knows how to deal with the Saiyan race, but isn't met someone like Mr. Goku. Tagging in that Cooler? Yeah, he wants to get rid of that character, try to make it a 1v2, but wasn't able to find the hit.
Oh, yeah, that left enough of a gap to get the Vanish out. Wow, just runs into the Super Dash was holding forward.
Yeah, tried to get that all-out combo extension. It didn't work out, and he got the 2H. Still in the air on the hold Vanish. Oh, I love the environment.
Oh, wow, he actually caught the backdash in the air. Nothing to extend this. Oh, but if he wants to keep playing with them. Yeah, nice.
There you go, finds the opening. And he's going to be doing a little bit more damage than normal. He is in Sparking, and he's going to tack on this level 3 at the end.
Yeah, so we have the hard knockdown. We are back in the screen. Dragon Rush, JP Dark not looking for it. One character down. Cooler doesn't have a lot of health, so if he can get through this Vegito, it's very doable.
Yeah, exactly. You got to think about like how many combos these characters have left in them, right? And that Vegito or that Cooler is just one touch away, but so is this Goku.
Oh, and then the 2H. He's going to choose the Dragon Rush. He wants to get rid of him. Oh, he betted on the Dragon Rush. Ended up coming in a little high and then gets the 2M as he lands.
Yeah, maybe did a little bit too early. I didn't see the double jump from Cooler, so it might have worked out. Just mistimed at the end, unfortunately. But that is going to be JP Dark tying it up.
All right. So it is a 1-all here. This is, again, a losers round 1. We just got an update that one of our winners bracket players, Lynch's connection, is a little shaky at the moment. So we're going to see if we're going to join another lobby after this set's over and see if that works. And if that works, then everything is all good and we can progress. If it doesn't, then it's probably going to result in a DQ. But before that, we have JP Dark and Ray Thanos at 1-all.
So yeah, one apiece. This team, finally we got to see this Cooler team get started, right? And it really looks like, I like the way that he plays with his Cooler. Just like to go for big buttons, he tries to go for a lot of movement with his character. For a big body, well, I guess big bodies in general in this game, a lot of them have fantastic movement, right? So just use those big buttons, try to find the hit, and we confirm just like that.
That was so sick. The stand light directly into the 2H. Oh, but he gets caught swinging with the auto combo. Ray Thanos gonna tag in a Bardock. Let's recover some blue life.
There you go, the chase down. Vegito's out of there, wasn't able to help out.
Alright, she goes with the 5L after. One of the best 5Ls in the game. Level 3 Revenger Assault. We got the mid-screen mix-up now. I want to see what Ray Thanos chooses to do. We have access to the cross-up. Oh, just goes with the Dragon Rush. JP Dark able to wait no Vanish. Vanish takes the corner back for Ray Thanos.
Oh, Goku getting beaten up, but Bardock staying resolute. And he finds the hit once again. Has that bar to work with as well. This is going to be, this is going to be dusted for the 16.
That potential is unleashed as well. That's level 1 for Gohan. And a dead 16.
Oh my god, the stare down, and we're gonna stomp him, take him to the corner.
Ray Thanos, maybe try to mash out a DP and he got a missed input, but either way, it takes the hit to the face. One bar will do it. We got Bardock backed by a Beano. Maybe using the super dash would have blown through the Vegito projectiles if it actually got through.
Oh, drop him off. Man, I love how JP Dark is playing. Just such high movement. So difficult to deal with, especially when Cooler is approaching from that angle, right? Not a lot of characters have the ability to deal with that.
Nice conversion off the Goku assist. They have access to 3 bars here, so you know the Revenger Assault is not on its way, actually. Oh no! Direct key change, a little mistimed. Goku just whiffs past him. This is going to open a big chance for JP Dark. That kick is negative. 6M with the Bardock assist. Seeing the overhead extension so on point so far in this tournament. Got level 1 back into Bardock, of course.
Father-son combo, not the one you expected though. Vegito left just between this Bardock and this Goku. It's going to be pretty difficult, but he is a momentous character. He just needs to find the hit. But it happens to Bardock first. Nice reflex there, but last one gets hit by the Vanish. He'll take that. He's out of the corner now. But he needs to find this time of sparking. There it is right there.
Down tech into the 2H after the sparking, right? It's a little bit too telegraphed after sparking it successfully with following up a super dash.
Yeah, that's pretty common, right? Everybody wants to get right back into the sparking, especially when it's enhanced because of it.
Samuel pulls the Vanish. Easiest extension. A little bit more consistent than the air dash.
Oh my god, look at the bar that he's going to build. No!
Not like this, bruh.
Oh man, my man was about to build at least a few more bars.
Oh no. The nature of the online tournament.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. It was going to be a pretty interesting situation, right? The comeback, he had a lot of meter. He was going to get a knockdown afterwards. We don't know what was going to happen.
I'm looking to see if anyone has admitted to being a router kicker in our info here. Anybody? Can anybody own up to it? Who was that?
No.
That was Ray Thanos and JP Dark. Let me see.
Okay, listen. Do you see these guys? All these guys are protagonist players. You think anybody's going to own up to being a router kicker? No way on earth. But I'm going to try to fix this up. Sorry for the disconnects. As I said before, it is one of those things that just happen. It is the world that we live in. but
the imperfect world of net play.
Yeah, exactly. But it does bring opportunities like this, right? One of the people at the end of this tournament is going to be able to go to a Saga event, try their best, and try to get into those Dragon Ball World Tour finals.
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be taking place sometime in 2019. Of course, we mentioned earlier that there are 2 Saga events to go, both in Japan and Australia. Japan coming up next week, starting, I believe, November 24th, if I'm not mistaken, and then an Australian Saga event, I believe, happening December 15th. And those are just day ones. I believe they're 2-day tournaments. And, of course, this is a Dragon Radar event to try to get to one of those Sagas.
Yeah.
Winner of this will be flown from South America, or excuse me, from Latin America South to the Saga event to compete and try to get their hands on a Dragon Ball. Currently 4 Dragon Ball holders, with Kazunoko holding 2, because he's the man, you know, he's always been the man.
It's the kind of guy he is. But he's looked very strong and definitely deserves it. So we'll see who can be able to contest him when we get to the end of the year. However, we're trying to find, you know, a couple more Dragon Ball holders as well. It'll be really interesting to see this last part, right? Because we know there's a lot of Japanese hopefuls as well, so you expect a lot of them to be the Australian tournament as well. It's kind of the middle ground, kind of between America and Japan. So I also expect a couple of Americans to go out there as well. Also considering we'll be the last one before we have a last chance qualifier.
Yeah, and you know, that LCQ, I'm already expecting that LCQ to be completely stacked.
It's going to be a nightmare.
So yeah, it's really going to be choosing to go through a completely stacked bracket, or, you know, trying to travel for 24 hours straight to get to Australia for some of the Americans.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's the life we live. Yeah, exactly.
You get your hands on a Dragon Ball, the illustrious award. I think that's definitely a motivating factor for a lot of these players, right? Not only the cash and the spot actually at the finals,
actual Dragon Ball,
but the Dragon Ball, the tangible Dragon Ball that is yours. Especially someone like Hook and God, right? Who got the 4th Dragon Ball, the one that has so much prestige behind it. But it looks like we are going to winners bracket. It's going to be Lynch versus Moise. I'm glad their connection could be squared out, and this is going to be to face Raimaru in winners finals.
Yeah, so a lot on the line here. Obviously, person who puts himself in winners finals is going to give themselves a good chance at it. But get into this one. This will be a pretty interesting one, right? We got to see a lot of Saiyans on the screen.
Oh yeah, we got more Adult Gohan, I believe, from both of these players.
Yeah. But yeah, Moise's team is actually really interesting, right? It is going to be the Adult Gohan Vegeta Yamcha team. So a lot of pressure that you can put onto your opponent. A lot of mix-up potential, especially with that Yamcha assist.
Yeah, you can see Moise already starting with that news that Kazunoko popularized, the Super Dash and the Yamcha assist follow-up. However, Lynch was already in the sky, so not as effective when you're at the top of the screen. The back, or the uptech into the backdash, man. Such a consistent tool in a lot of players' arsenals nowadays. Potential unleashed into the base Vegeta.
Oh, wow, finds it to him, the chop. That might be it for this Adult Gohan. No, he gets another chance at life. Maybe he finds some time to tag out. I think he's looking for it, but he's going to keep up the pressure while he can. Vanish for the last second.
That was one time. Perfect fade, but he actually doesn't get the hit. Either way, 2M comes through, flips the assist, and he's going to be able to put him in the corner.
There you go. Finally finds the time to get that 16 there, but unfortunately he gets hit. That's not it for Adult Gohan. You can get your butt back in here.
All right, clips him with the 2M, and then he's going to finish it off with the 5H.
Yeah, so unfortunately got that Adult Gohan out there. Wasn't able to recover that blue health that he wanted.
Ooh, nice recognition. He was going with the 5S follow-up, able to super dash through it. Double Axe Handle will catch him, tries for the reflect. Ends up rocket kicking the raw tag. Yeah, H. Backface. He did block it in the air, so he should have been able to block in time, but either way got clipped.
Snapping the 16, trying to press buttons on the way in. Wasn't able to get the full combo, but the Yamcha assist gives him some room. Outgun from downtown, doesn't work out, and he gets punished with the super dash.
The sparking from Lynch, trying to hold on to the 16. Holds the vanish so he doesn't get 2H. Nice defense. Holds the vanish again. Nice. And then the big 5L. Still esports as ever.
Continue it on. Yeah, that hits on Decay. Coming in hot at the last second. All the scramble.
Alright, Moise able to still clutch out the kill on Android 16. 3 characters still available to him as well.
Yeah, that's going to be it for the Sparking on Moisey as well. So no more Sparkings left in the match. It's going to be all about how much damage you can get onto these characters. He's going to get rid of his son, though. It's a good start. Remember I was talking about before, when you get to these situations, right, it's not all about how much health that they have altogether, but more so how many combos it's going to take to get rid of them. Got to really think about how to approach that as well, but once he finds the hit with the Vegeta, and we're going to go for the Galaxy Breaker.
Yeah, since it's an OTG, it's going to bring him out of the corner here, allowing for the cross-up. Oh, and he was a little late on that. Lynch was scouting it out perfectly. 2H from the bottom.
There you go, and that's what I'm talking about. The Goku trying to make another comeback today.
So Moisey down to just the Yamcha. 6 bars for Lynch, man. Ooh, but a 2H, the spirit of Kazunoko coming in clutch.
And I was about to have a bit of a question, right? A lot of people putting Yamcha on the anchor now. Fantastic assist, obviously. That's most of the reason why a lot of people put him on the team. But does your Yamcha have the skills to back it up? Can he be a good anchor on top of that? That's really where the skills come in. That's where guys like Kazunoko really excel. That their Yamcha isn't just dead weight behind them, right? They're an assist, and they have the ability to do some damage.
Yeah, a couple of the players I've talked to about Yamcha really are starting to believe in this character, right? He actually has one of the better jabs in the game, I believe top 3. So
yeah, great hitbox on it. It actually hits a lot of people doing super dash up straight from the ground, right? So a lot of the times it can check players trying to get out in different ways.
Ooh, and he gets the fast fall, not checking his leg. Moisey getting the smash knockdown, potential unleash here, so he gets the level 1, 2H. Yeah, he just buffered in, the legs follow up, but we got a 5H on the come down. Little stutter step in the connection right there is going to result in a 2H reset. Oh, it looked like it caught the startup of Android's crouch heavy. Either way, we're going to potential unleash again. Oh no, dropped it.
Yeah, but all the pressure still for Moisey in the corner here. Finally, situation is flipped. Ooh, the punish on the rocket kick.
That was an infernal super dash. That wasn't blessed. Oh my goodness. Going straight south.
Yeah, all things considered, all of Lynch's characters have a lot of health on them, right? They've all recovered all the blue health they can. Ooh, the H legs. We were talking about it before. We're going to snap in the imposter, try to get him out of here.
Oh, we have the Masenko able to catch the jump frames.
Yeah, Lynch looking good now. Isn't able to extend off it and give the opportunity to pressure. He's actually going to tag in the Yamcha.
Oh, what in the world? The 2M was able to duck the 2H, but not that one. Gotta follow in the footsteps of the only man that has 2 Dragon Balls. I understand. Go with the Wolfing Fist cross up, but he gets the 3L. Remember, potential is unleashed, so that's a command normal now, and he got crossed up. That's why he got down forward instead of down back. Should be able to finish it off with the Spirit Ball.
No point at him. Over there. Finish him off for me. You're going to tie it up 2-2 on the character count.
That's the 2-seamer right down the middle. What are these Inferno Super Dashes? Going straight south.
The damage on that one.
Oh my goodness. Which way did he go, Moisey? We're going to get the smash knockdown. Another Spirit Ball.
Into the Gala Gun too, trying to do as much damage as possible, just emptying out that meter bar, and the 2H was supposed to finish it off, and Lynch finds the sparking timing way in the air.
Oh, no 2H that time. Try to respond with something, just a little bit too late. Gonna spark up, wants to avoid giving Lynch any momentum. The knees are not there, but the Yamcha assistance there to blow up the raw tag. We are scrambling left and right. Oh my goodness.
God. Oh.
The end of the auto combo.
I 100% thought was 2H.
No, that was the end of the auto combo.
That was crazy.
What in the world?
I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe he got the first 2 hits of the auto combo out before that. It seems so fast. 2M from long distance. That's a huge starter as well. Should be able to finish with the back-to-back level 1s. I alley-oop to myself. Oh, what in the world?
Wasn't able to finish it off, but the Vanish will do it. He's going to spend a bar to kill one way or another, and we're left with just the Yamcha.
some real Dragon Ball battles, and the spirit of Kazunoko finishes the job once more. Moise is going to be moving on to winners finals to face Raimaru. That is definitely a match I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, up kicks is definitely in the spirit of Kazunoko. All right, my man's been up kicking for over it's almost a decade now.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, good stuff to him. He's going to be moving on. We got him versus Raimaru. Linge is going to be dropping down to the loser's bracket. He's going to be playing against Ray Thanos.
Yes, thank you all for joining us here on the Latin America South Top 8 for the Dragon Radar event again to determine who's going to a future Dragon Ball Saga event. Only 2 of them left, of course, Japan and Australia. And I can't wait to see those stacked brackets because you know there's so many players that are still vying for their chance to get to that finals that's going to be going down in 2019.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. I was looking forward to this match as well. Brunex versus Vermilion. This is going to be the first half, the top half of losers quarterfinals. Of course, the other side is going to be the man you just saw, Linge, going up against Ray Thanos. Let's see if Vegito can get ignorant. Oh, see, that's a very safe starter, right? The counter plus the Goku Black assist. But now we are immediately switching into the Kid Buu. What a 2M right there after the super dash as he comes down.
Yeah, and we saw the momentum that Vermilion's team got to play with before, and he's continuing it on right now. Finds the big hit. He's going to extend it. No, not quite.
Ooh, catches him flinching, though, again. The 2M might have been 1M from that distance. Either way, Vermilion strikes for his blood.
Yeah, I saw the Vegito exit a little bit early. That's not what Brunex wants for sure. But Vermilion, man, and we're talking about the pressure immense from this guy.
Yeah, no assist available right there. So Brunex found the gap, able to vanish out. He just hasn't found any momentum for himself. Super dash trying to get close. Wow, the clash. And then he went with a 2L follow-up. And then just the jump L air to air.
This guy is not going to let up. Even at 3 bars, doesn't decide to spend it on the hard knockdown yet because he wants to keep the meter for the kill when he gets a chance. Man, nothing after that vanish, but he finds a 2H. I'm assuming we want to get rid of that blue life, though.
Yeah, that's the type of pressure Vermilion, this pace that he's pressing, puts you in, right? You're like, oh my goodness, I want to get this blue life back. Let me just get out. But he knows that's what you're thinking, and he gets the 2H on the rock attack perfectly.
Accidental rolling crush from the side of Brunex. He didn't get a good punish on that Vegeta DP. Put back in the corner, but the auto combo, you got to expect the shoulder.
Directly to the face. The Shibuya crossing shoulder. You got to lower it.
Nice. Spend all the assists in a round-ending situation. That is the way to do it. You get your assists back after every character death.
Ooh! Easy again. Let him know. Oh, bomb loops.
Oh, that reset.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it. Especially a character like Team Gohan, the amount of damage that he can do.
Ooh, gets it all that time. That should be enough damage. Human extinction. Vermilion takes the first game.
Yeah, and we're talking about it, right? The pace that Vermilion plays at, it's so difficult to deal with. It doesn't give you any time to think, really. And when you get a player like that that really presses the advantage and presses the sort of the pace constantly like that, he never lets up, he never gives you a time to breathe, it makes you make bad decisions, and then that could wear on you, right? You make one bad decision, you think, oh man, he's just pressing it, I'm not supposed to be thinking like this, and then he get down on you, you start try to make it up by trying to make maybe bigger decisions than you normally would make, harder reads, yeah, that have bigger consequences as well. And you saw right there towards the end that, you know, that sort of style really can wear on you. So we got Vermilion takes the first one, another fast win for him, but that's not because he was just getting combo after combo, that's just because the pace was so high from this guy.
Yeah, I like Brunex. He starts with a counter into the Goku Black assist, right? I think that's not a bad counter to start. He needs to control the chaos. So I want to see some more jump back S, the big sword hitboxes to control Vermilion's movement.
There you go. One of the good things about Vegito is that he does keep momentum very well.
Wow.
As soon as he finds the hit.
I can't believe that jump H hit from so far, but he drops it instead of open Vermilion.
Yeah, and that's such a big drop for a guy like Brunex, right? He wasn't able to keep Vermilion down on his back.
And being able to cover the up attacks, you have 6M into the cell assist. Full extension here.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want. This is what Vegito wants versus anybody, really. Keep him in the corner, build all that meter, dunk him into the floor.
Gonna keep him in 5L, but he's able to up tech and double jump out. Bring in the Kid Buu. Oh, are we gonna get Block Boy KB right here? Side switch. Oh no!
Yeah, I felt like he did it a little bit too late.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, wasn't able to get that side switch, drop the combo.
Has plenty of meter and doesn't find any need to vanish. Just gets the 2H after the whiff God Slicer.
Into that level 3, he wants that hard knockdown. He's also still got 2 bars to work with. So a scary situation. Wake up, vanish. I don't want to deal with it.
Dragon Rush yet again. Jump medium, but he can't actually go into the 2H quick enough. That's the downside of going with the air-to-air jump medium instead of a jump light, right? You don't go into an auto combo. You have to recognize and hit confirm in the 2H very quickly.
Yep. Brunex taking him all the way to the corner. Okay.
Actually whiffed. Oh man, that's definitely not something you're used to seeing.
Yeah.
Bars. One more.
Oh my god, the damage. Motionless Kamehameha. Okay, it felt like that super dash canceled real quick. Straight into the floor, but either way, Team Gohan gonna do the damage.
Yeah, Brunex trying to scramble out. That's something that Vegeta is just so good at preventing. Extends with the Kid Buu. And man, the damage right here. Go into the motionless Kamehameha one more time. And Brunex down to just the Vegito. Sparking level 3 is on deck, but the way Vermillion's playing, I don't see too much brightness in his future.
Really making it difficult here. Now Brunex trying to keep the pace up. He isn't going to give this Team Gohan, but he slides under with the 2M. We're going to go into the sparking. Can this kid do extra damage?
Big bang. Ooh, into the scream on the Majino Cabo. Vermillion takes it 2-0 and will be sitting pretty in losers semifinals.
Man, Vermillion's really, really impressive and earned that loser semi spot pretty nicely. So, looking forward to seeing him play against maybe someone who can play a little bit more controlling style. Maybe something we'll see from one of the 2 players we got coming up next. But good stuff to him. One of the things I wanted to really note about Vermillion is that he did avoid playing against the Vegito quite a bit. He was able to constantly tag him out, constantly look to play against other people. We were saying before that one of the characters that could really curb the momentum was Vegito because him himself plays with so much momentum as a character. Was he able to take you to the corner, vanish, put you back in the corner, constantly go for those mix-ups time and time again. So that makes it really difficult to sort of start your own pace. Yeah. But he was basically able to avoid that the entire time. I don't think we ever saw Vegito really play without assist behind him.
Yeah, it just felt like to me that Brunex couldn't catch up to that pace that he was bringing to the table, right? Because Vegito and Goku Black offer pretty good control, right?
Yes.
Both for Goku Black, both I think on point and is an assist. Vegito less so because you can super dash through his assist, right? But on point, he has tremendous control in the neutral game. So it was, pretty handily in Vermillion's favor. We'll see if he goes up maybe against a Vegeta assist user later to see if that is able to contain him a little bit more. But again, being able to super dash through that, we'll see. We'll see for sure. But now we are going to the other side of lower bracket finals. It's actually going to be Lynch versus JP Dark. Excuse me, we mentioned Ray Thanos being the one earlier. That was a mistake on our part, but please forgive as we get into losers quarters finals and see who goes on to face Vermillion in the next round. 2H in the building as Lynch tries to get reckless on the come down, but no smash knockdown. Bring in the big bodies. All right, we got a heavyweight bout now. Smack him with the tail.
Yo, 16 extension as well.
We got the stutter step, the kicking of the routers coming into play. Got to be careful. So much stutter stepping. Ooh. Bring him down.
Tried to go for a reset. Didn't work out. And then into the H legs. That's what I like to see. You thought it was your turn?
The extension with Goku. Another H legs, this time for the self wall bound so he can get the Dragon Rush.
Yeah, I'm going to tag in the cooler because he's got the least life. He's one combo away from being dusted, and there it is.
JP Dark bringing back in the 16, but he gets opened up by a 2M early. That's going to be good damage. 3 bars on deck, even extends it with the 16. Yeah, he already used his smash, but he throws him right into the level 3.
How much damage is this gonna be?
And since that's a Z change off the level 3, that's gonna give him access to the corner. Doesn't go for it. Just the 6M. Low follow up, and Lynch gonna have JP Dark on just the Vegito.
Really calculated decisions there from Lynch, right? He goes for that combo, goes into level 3. He knows he needs one more mix-up to finish it off. But JP Dark going to be left with the Vegito, and he's going to go for the final Kamehameha, get that hard knockdown.
With the mix going to be, tries for the 2M, but he's only met with the medium DP. He's going to be able to side switch as well.
Double jump out of there, double jumps one more time. Fall with the H, wasn't able to continue the combo, but the super dash is going to fix that up nicely. Finally, a character loss for Lynch.
Yeah, JP Dark does have a sparking available as well. Gotta remember when that comes into play, but the 5M, yes indeed, every single button on this Android is quite strong. Pops the sparking, and that's going to be game 1, barring any stutter step.
This is 16 was absolutely fed up with this Vegeta. He's just like, no thank you.
Bro, I remember at the beginning of the game, I was playing Reynolds 16 a lot, and I was like, man, it's crazy how 5L is so good, and 2L is so good, and 2M, and 5H, and Jump M. And then I played Reynolds in a set, and I was like, why is 5M like the best button? I didn't even think about this button.
You're thinking about all the other buttons,
so
right?
Strong,
You're thinking about that 2L that goes all the way from downtown, that 5L that just punches you out of everything. You're thinking about that 2M, all of it.
The 5M, incredible distance on that normal as well, as you can see at the end of that round. So Lynch is going to be going up 1-0, trying to put himself in loser semifinals to face Vermilion. Again, if you're just joining us, this is the LATAM South Top 8 Dragon Radar event to see who goes on to a future Dragon Ball Saga event.
Yeah, and this is going to be a pretty big one, right? We're getting towards the end of it. We already got 5 winners crowned, 4 people, or 4 different people having Dragon Balls as well. So trying to see who's going to get those last few Dragon Balls. We only have 2 left up from the sagas, and then we got the LCQ coming up later on. Japanese saga coming up to you in just a few days.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. You know, always the Japanese tournaments always have so many people come out for it, too. A lot of hopefuls as well. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be any game. And those guys will come out in big force trying to get that last Dragon Ball. I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely, and I know all of these players as well are looking forward to it. They're trying to get to that event to get that Dragon Ball. We only got the 6 and 7 stars left. Lynch, nice job. Air dashing forward after the block super dash, catching JP Dark, trying to come down with a button. We get the smash knockdown here. Potential unleashed. We got level 1 now as well. Jump line, I love that super jump up to catch him, but the DP, you gotta remember, Cooler does have that. Oof. Slam him back down. We're gonna spin the bash. Yeah, cancel a little bit too late, so no wall bounce for you. Extend with the Vegito assist this time. Slide stutter step. Oh, 16 on 16. We got foot dives, we got clashes, we got vanishes.
Oh my, the buttons, the esports, it's everywhere. The pressure.
Oh, we got more vanishes. Get me out of this corner. Lower the shoulder. Oh. Foot dive once more. Come on, man, get it together. We got the air dash forward. Hard cancel, blows him up. Oh, tries for the 5M, but hung in the air because of the super dash, able to whiff punish it. Give me that blue life on top of everything else. The blessed super dash going straight to the heavens. Please respect the 2L after that. Oh, big stutter step. But we continue in the combo. We used to this. Home field advantage. Bring them down.
There you go. Put him in the dirt one more time. Level 3.
Indeed, indeed. So this was not off the ground command grab, so I don't believe he will have access to the corner here. Oh, yeah. Oh, but he catches him flinching, not blocking his legs, maybe. I believe that was the 0 frame advantage, Hellfire, not the plus frame.
Yeah, you don't see it all that often now that people have gotten much better at dealing with it, but sometimes it'll catch you off guard like it did right there. Lynch keeping the pressure up right here. He's got 2 bars as well.
Fire Flash does just enough damage, and JP Dark down to his Vegito already.
Man, all these Vegitos left alone at the end of the game. not where you want to be with these characters, but there's 2 low characters on the side of Lynch, right? If he is able to take these out. Oh, no!
The 5 LL is pretty good too, just in case I forgot to mention that one.
Yeah,
my bad.
all right. It's okay.
Sorry about that. Oh, the 2M long distance.
Take him out at the ankles. Not even going to get the chance to spark it. Oh. It's going to be at Lynch, 2-0 over JP Dark. Very commanding game from him. He's going to be moving on to loser semis versus Vermilion.
So we are down to our top 4, and with that, we're going to take a quick break here on Dragon Ball FighterZ. Please do not go anywhere. We'll be right back on beautiful Twitch.tv. Welcome back to the LATAM South Dragon Radar event to see who goes to a future Dragon Ball Saga event. I'm Ringe, this is Sammy, and we are in top 4 action. We got winners finals, I believe, coming up as soon as we can get it. It's going to be Moise versus Raimaru, and then awaiting in loser semifinals, it is Vermilion versus Linge.
Yeah, and we're really looking forward to this one. Reminder that the winners finals is going to be a 3 out of 5. So we got some heavy Dragon Ball action coming up for you in just a second. We're going to see the brackets here. See how we got to this spot right here? We got some good diversity coming up for you. 2v2 as we get to the end of it. And it's looking pretty good. Pretty fast getting into this spot. We've had a lot of high-paced action, as you expect from South Latin America. These guys like to play hard. They like to play fast. And it's made for some good Dragon Ball.
And this is the game to do it in, right? Offense, very strong. There are good defensive options in the game as well. Always like the way Lord and I talks about defense in this game. Definitely check out his Twitter to see what I'm talking about. But until then, we are going to get into this top 4 action momentarily. It's been a great tournament so far, right? As you mentioned, a lot of hard hitting, a lot of fast-paced action, especially from Vermilion, who's been in loser semifinals. The pace that he's been pushing has been out of this world. I feel like he's been one of our strongest players. But the winners finals, Moise and Raimaru, have both looked quite good as well.
Yeah, they look really good. A lot of good stuff from them as well. So we're going to see who's going to be able to get into that grand final spot. Who is going to be able to take it all the way to a Saga event of their choosing. That is what these Dragon Radar online tournaments are all about. So we're going to get this next one coming up for you. Moise versus Raimaru. Rocking that all black hair.
We got Gohan's left and right. I am a happy camper. Both a teen and adult.
Oh my goodness, we're going to start with a 5H. That's how we get disrespectful? All right. Raimaru, 2H is the assist out of there, but we got a 2H right back at you. Smash into the fast fall. He built some meter with the dash forward as well, so that's why you want to do that.
Tried to read that jump back. It didn't happen. Nice reflex.
Whoa. Whoa.
We only move forward with specials. None of this running forward.
I respect that. We got 2 H's on deck from both sides.
This is what I was talking about. High-paced action.
Who will unleash their potential? The 5M blowing up the guard cancel. Now you got to block this assist. Try to get Froggy after the block legs. My goodness, we are scrambling. He tries for the long distance DP, but we got a long distance 2H.
There you go. Go for the knockdown. Tried to chase him down. The double jump back into the axe handles. That's the Saiyan special.
Yeah, the up back dash. That's how we get down. Raimaru coming down with the age. And now already, excuse me, Moise came down with the age, putting Raimaru's character away. And I got lost in the sauce right there. Didn't know which side he was going to come down on. Jump H as well into the super dash right in his face. Oh, the DP's going to get him out of dodge. And come on, baby. That's the Kazunoko classic. You got to remember that the Yamcha assist is always coming. 5L after the blocked fist. Oh my goodness. What
Did that the second one cross up?
I'm not sure which side that hit on, whether it protected him from it or not. But if it did not, that was definitely a cross-up.
Oh my god. Oh, the overhead.
That's actually the unblockable right there. 5L into the cross-up back fist. That's unblockable.
Talk about high-paced action. We are 89 seconds into this one, and we're already 2 characters down.
And I'm not sure if a combo was hit. Oh, 2H is there. We're gonna go with no medium God Slicer. Let's go with a regular smash knockdown. Ooh! Left to right, my compass is broken. I don't care which way the super dash is going. 2H, 2H. Back to back. You hit the remix on him.
Yamcha assist, my best friend, saves me when I go the wrong way.
Oh, 2H. It tops the charts. Galagun, Purple City.
The pace did not stop 1 second. I like it. I like it. These combos are just weighing me down. Listen, combos scale. This is the problem with combos, is that they scale. So that every time you hit someone during a combo, it does less damage. I want to try to do as most damage as possible, so I'm just going to hit them one at a time. That's the fastest way to getting rid of a character.
Okay, I understand that. So you play around all resets.
All resets.
All resets, no combos.
If I hit an H every single time, that means every one of them is unscaled.
You're a pioneer.
You're a pioneer.
Just trying to get the fastest way possible to the end of that life bar. This is how we do it.
All right, well, yeah, it's Scrambly first match. We're going to see if one of the players gets more of a control. I really only seen Vermilion, I think, be consistent about locking his opponent down and keeping a lot of momentum from there, right? There's been a lot of gaps being left in the strings, so vanishes can be get out, or guard cancels have not been blown up as properly as they should. So we're going to see if anybody here in Winners Finals tightens it up and punishes their opponent for being a little bit too reckless.
Yeah, that's a lot of the benefits from a team like Vermilion, right? A very good lockdown team with the Kid Buu and Vegeta assist. A lot of these teams that other people are playing in this top 8 are very neutral heavy, right? You see the double beam assist, you see the Yamcha assist as well. Good for lockdown, yes, but it doesn't provide in terms of the same level of mix-up that those other two do. So really, it is all about winning the neutral and then playing right after that.
Oh my goodness, the 2H was whipped. He tried to respond with his own, but the vanish was late enough to blow it up. We got Moise in the corner dealing with this potentially unleashed Gohan. Nice extension after the Goku assist. Dragon Rush on top of that. That will be a dead face Vegeta.
Yeah, great extension on the combo in the end. That's what he needed exactly in order to get rid of this Vegeta. Raimaru looking much better. The clash in the air does not work out in Raimaru's favor, but not a full combo. Got the punish on the jet upper. We're going to tag in the Gohan. Go for the mix-ups. We got the jet upper of my own.
In full frames for days, for years. Oh, trying to put up those legs again, the stop sign. Yep, gonna blow up super dashes just like that. I believe that was a whiff punish from the 2H. I don't think he recovered yet. And that should be a dead Gohan. Moise down to just the Yamcha.
Yeah, we really haven't seen a lot from his Yamcha, mostly being played as an assist. He's looked good when he's been on screen, so let's see it. We're playing the zoning game to start off from Raimaru.
Oh, with the cross up. Trying to bait out a DP right there. That's what the jump over super dash is about. Raimaru gonna get the 2H though.
Yeah, go a little bit bar. Just jet up on his wake up. I see how it is.
Yeah, Moise tried to punch for the 2H. The Goku assist was there to blow it up. However, he has taken the momentum for himself. But the up tech backdash has been such a reliable answer for Raimaru.
Yeah, but now he's fighting against the sparking health recovery, so it can be kind of difficult trying to do as much as he can, as quick as he can.
Oh my goodness, he just landed in 2H. I got one of the best ones in the game. Medium God Slicer to get the smash knockdown in the corner here. Instant transmission, gonna keep him locked down. Oh my goodness, only one hit of the 2H. I'm not sure why the second one didn't connect, but either way, Wolf Fang's Fist, level 3. Hard knockdown, no more sparking from Moise. So we have the honest comeback. Raimaru does have the sparking available. He woke up, it looked like an S startup. Don't know if he tried to reflect and just missed his input or what, but either way, eats the wake up jab, the meaty jab.
Could have maybe gone for 6H or 6S, sorry. Try to read the cross up, but one way or another, it did not work out. Well, from downtown, we're making hard reads. It does not work out, and that is going to be it. We're going to tie it up 1-1. We have seen those work out before, though. It's something that people forget about when they're playing against Yamcha. That guy is good from downtown. He can do that.
Indeed, so it's going to be one up here in Winners Finals. Yeah, I think you might be right. He must have been trying to hard read the cross up.
Because that would have been able to reflect into a full combo, right? That would have been...
Yeah, because he was in the corner.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe looking for the hard read. Because he actually didn't go into the air, so he didn't react to it at all. Maybe, yeah. Okay, I could see that perhaps. So we got one up here for Moise versus Raimaru. And again, it is 3 out of 5 because it is one of our final sets, winners, losers, and grand finals. All 3 out of 5 for the Dragon Ball FighterZ Radar event. So thank you all for joining us. Again, we are in top 4 already. After this, we're going to go to lower bracket semifinals where we have Vermilion versus Lynch. But for now, let's stick with Moise versus Raimaru. Moise with the adult Gohan, right? I want to see him utilize his assist a little more, right? The Vegeta assist, not the base Vegeta assist, I should say, not all that great, but it does offer a nice angle to kind of blow up super dashes and whatnot, blow up that angle of people trying to super jump in the air and perhaps put out the legs from Raimaru's Gohan. And again, you want to call the super dash and the Yamcha assist as they're either landing on the ground or they're going to be locked down on the ground, so you can get a mix up after.
Yeah, that base Vegeta assist you were saying before, not great, but at the same time does come out pretty fast. It has a neat angle, right? So you can't jump back from it as well as other assists. So it does have its uses for sure. But really, that Yamcha play is what we're going to be looking at. We got the first hit.
That was really good from Raimaru, able to get the reflect into the 2M, one of the better punishes for the Gohan. Guard cancel is successful.
Oh no, a little bit too much momentum, finds the cross up, and we were able to get the punish.
Great recognition from Moise right there. Reflect everything, the key blast and the Yamcha assist. Gonna give Raimaru some breathing room.
Ooh, maybe tried to finish that combo a little bit too fancy, wasn't able to pick it up. Got that base Vegeta, still trying to do work, but wasn't ready for the vanish.
Yeah, I think he tried it 2H, but just got lost. Ooh, alright. Try to get Froggy after the Rocket King, ending up getting clipped by the Gohan assist. Raw tag in, yeah. After the raw tag, he dashed in to keep the pressure up. Very good stuff from Raimaru. See if he cashes out on that blue damage. He does. Meaty in the air. Oh, Meaty. Oh, but until he called the Goku Black assist, this is when he gave him the gap because he tried to combo with the 6M.
I like that little weight, though. Rocket kick for the both of them. Wasn't able to get the Goku.
Galagun doesn't connect either. That's going to be the rest of Moise's meter. Double beam dream. Yeah, respecting the plus frame. Has one more beam. Rocks the Dragon Rush or Tensor. What? Super dash. Yeah, he already spent a super dash, so he needed a raw tag to get a follow-up. Oh my goodness, the dive kick blows up. The Yamcha bringing him. The Yamcha coming.
There you go. God Slicer wouldn't go for the mix-up, using that beam to help him out. Oh no, he tried to start with the 2M, so no punish for him. Oh, the read on the jet upper, unfortunately, wasn't able to get the combo. Got two grown men on the screen.
He read the jet upper again.
Yes!
If you're on the ground, oh my goodness, Moise keeps doing that. He keeps doing back-to-back 2Hs in the air. I'm not sure what that's about. Gotta shore up that execution error.
Oh my god, he knocks him out of here, but the point character is still in front of your face. It's me you gotta deal with. We're gonna go into the level 3.
Oh, the little bro for some help. No Meaty though, allows Raimaru to wake up with the vanish. And then the delayed 2H. Wasn't expecting him to get hit by those, so he just buffers a special behind it. God Slicer cancel. It's not responsive to super dash this time. Moise not covering the back tech.
There you go. Auto combo to continue that combo. And then he backs up afterwards. There you go. Tags in the adult Gohan, his preferred point character. Yeah, this is a rough situation to be in for both guys, actually. We have a lot of characters on one combo of health left, and that is going to be a little bit optimal for Moise there. Finally gets that level up that he wants on the adult Gohan. However, this Goku healthy, so he definitely is a factor here for Raimaru. He wants to be the character that wants to do the work. Moise playing a lot of momentum, and he gets the jump H on the dome. This is not a good look.
Raimaru got to think about either getting the Goku out at this point or recovering that blue life in some way. What a level 3 response.
Go get him out of here.
You can't hit me with a regular beam when I got the level 3 and the little bro backing you up.
Man, I'm so happy I saw that. I feel like we've forgotten all about raw level 3s because using them for the hard knockdown is optimal to use them at the end of it so that you get great setups, continual pressure. But in that situation, use options to find the kill. There he does right there once again with the Galagun. Moise he's going to be able to take it.
Yeah, so it's going to be 2-1 now. He has the lead again. This is our first 3 out of 5 set because we are in winners finals. Yeah, good stuff from him, right? Really did, I think, call the Yamcha assist a little bit better that game. Really managed to control Raimaru to the best of his ability. And yeah, capitalizing on the situations that he got every time.
Yeah, much better. I mean, I really, really like that level 3. Because as I was saying before, like, I feel like level 3s are only used tacked on for hard knockdown. I feel like a lot of people, especially considering a lot of the meta has developed, it's meant for like getting a hard knockdown level 3 and then you go for a mix-up afterwards. It's sort of rarely see punishes like that. So
yeah, mainly when you see the raw level 3 punishes nowadays, it's from the characters that have their air level 3 or have level 3 in the air, so they can call out super dashes.
Yeah, exactly.
You see a lot of just like instant air back dashing to bait out super dashes and then reacting with the level 3.
Yeah, but we forget, I mean, level 3s do a ton of damage when they're not scaled, right? They do almost half bar on a lot of characters, so it is definitely a good situation. A good way to end end a round like that is open up your options a little bit more. And you definitely know that he's going to be thinking about that going into this possible last game for Moise. He is on set point trying to get into grand finals.
He's opening him up with the 5L. There's also a good option against Goku, right? Since he gets slide knockdown off pretty much all of his beam hits as long as he has advantage.
Oh!
Nice Vegeta extension.
All right. Forgive me for everything I've said about the Vegeta assist because that was sick.
Yeah, that was definitely a good look. Oh my goodness, dive kicks and super dashes, passing like 2 ships in the night. DP once more, no meter to vanish to confirm off of it. As Yamcha assist available, but ended up going into the back fist, right? And then locking him down and calling the Yamcha assist. Double jumps out, but then the 2H was there to perfectly blow up the raw tag. Get him out, bring me in that blue life.
There you go, mashing on that vanish gives you a perfect time to blow up that 6M.
Nice shot from Raimaru playing the air game right there. Again, dashing forward after a block super dash and staying in Moise's face.
He was so close to buying 2 bars. He was going to be able to get the kill if he got it, but wasn't able to. And now the Vegeta is going to be able to do the work.
Super neutral right there. Able to blow up his cross-up attempt. And the meaty low gets the counter hit. He was trying to mash out one of his assists. 2 bars won't be enough, but again, the up tech into the backdash, constantly avoiding that first meaty attempt and then punishing the opponent as they land. 2H, telegraph the vanish attempt, and Raimaru looking back in control.
Yeah, that was great from Raimaru. He tags in the adult Gohan, not because he has blue life to lose, but because he is on 1 combo, so he wants to make this a 2v3. He succeeds in his efforts, and he is in a driver's seat now.
Oh, level 3.
You like that? Yo, oh no, the Jet Upper! Are you serious?
My Invo frames last for longer than your level 3 supers. It just be like that.
Oh man, Jet Upper, the Galaxy Breaker. I do not.
That's Mr. Gohan,
I feel for Moise right now. I made a hard read. I'm flexing right there for him. And it doesn't work out. But he's got the Yamcha. Just able to finish the combo. That it's going to hurt. He was going to be able to get that Goku out of there.
Oh, 2H. Yeah, that was a pretty lazy dive kick from Raimaru. Didn't cover it with a Goku assist either, so get 2H. Oh, okay. Dash able to go through the assist, or the P blast. Oh, he missed the last part of the Spirit Ball to bring him back down so he can combo level 3 after. But we got a super dash and 3 bars in the pocket now, so it's not that bad.
There you go. And you got to really think about that Goku with that much life, right? If he gets through, oh no, he's gonna tag him in. He's gonna lose this he's gonna lose this Goku for it.
Yeah, both players have constantly responded to blocking a super dash with air dashing forward. And again, another instance of that. Moise able to take down 2 characters. It's blown up, and then he just recovers on the ground into a 5L, not respecting the fact that Raimaru had frame advantage. They're not going to unleash that potential just yet. I like the sparking into the Ki Blast, hold the vanish.
Not gonna spend any more meter besides that.
Oh my, I can't believe that jump H whiffed. Actually from both of them.
Okay, spinning mixer and knocking him down into the Wolfang Fist. A lot of damage, and the finish. Moisei brings it back with the Yamcha 3-1.
Yeah, great solve, great poise from Moisei to finish it off, but, you know, really, I feel like that tag into the Super Saiyan Goku was really what did it in for Raimaru. He had a 2v1 situation towards the end there, and, you know, I was saying before, you got to talk about how many combos it takes before you lose your character, and Goku was on one. He was just on a touch, so when you tag him in like that, he's going to lose his life. Finds the hit, and now it goes from a 2v1 to a 1v1. Well, it went from a 3v1 to a 1v1 in an instant.
And Goku was one of the beam assists, right? Usually in those situations, you like to keep them out, just support your character, try to control and waste that sparking time, get more control of the neutral game. But either way, that's going to cost Raimaru, and it's going to put him in losers finals to await the winner of Vermilion and Lynch, who I believe Lynch was having more internet issues, but did he manage to get in a lobby? No, he did not. Oh, 5, so we're going to give him 5 minutes to see if he's still going to be able to connect into the lobby and play against Vermilion, who looks like one of our strongest competitors today, running the Team Gohan and the Kid Buu, I believe, backed up by, what was it?
And the Vegeta.
The Vegeta, that's
Yes.
right, that's right.
Yeah,
Vegeta.
talk about that Vegeta Kid Buu shell
That's
that is so good with any character that has really good mix-ups, right? And Team Gohan is definitely one of them. He's unique in the sense that he doesn't really have fantastic neutral, but he has unbelievable mix-ups and he has crazy damage. So for a team like that, it really works out. Right, he's able to really put on the damage. You saw that double motionless Kamehameha combo with the Human Extinction as well. That does so much damage. That's like almost as a raw level 3 on its own, right?
Yeah,
and it's incredible damage to tack on at the end of a combo. So good stuff.
Yeah, we've seen the Vegeta on point with the Kid Buu assist, right?
Right.
He's explored a little bit of those mix-ups, and he hasn't done like the rocket kick with 2H and then high-low that we've seen from the likes of Super New, but that's still an option as well. And
Yes.
getting you in the corner locked down by Kid Buu assist is deadly for pretty much any character in the game.
True. Yeah.
So if he can get into that state, that's definitely one of the better win conditions, as you like to say, for Vermilion going forward.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, when you have a character like Team Gohan, you're able to do a lot of damage. You're saying before that you were watching, saying about Vegeta. I mean, the only reason why we're able to talk about Vermilion's Vegeta is because he has absolute confidence with that character on point. He does not mind putting that character and letting him do the dirty work. And a lot of the times when we see teams, we usually see that Vegeta stay on anchor, stay as an assist until the last moment, and not for no reason, right? He's a fantastic neutral character. He's able to make comebacks because he's got a DP and he's got a good hard knockdown situation after his level 3. But, you know, when I see people putting their Vegeta in front and have the confidence to do that, I'm really impressed, because that means you have the Vegeta and all his options, plus the assist behind them, and you usually have some good mix-ups off that.
And I think he's gotten good at running Vegeta on point, precisely because Team Gohan has a rough time comboing into level 1 super outside of the corner, right? Usually the motionless Kamehameha, you have to be right next to them for you to actually connect it. So in a lot of instances, when you're comboing from mid-screen, if you need to tack on that level 1 damage for the kill, you got to go with the direct ultimate Z change into Vegeta, because if you go into Kid Buu, a lot of the times the Human Extinction is going to miss.
Okay,
right?
yeah,
So
that makes sense.
the Big Bang attack usually hits the opponent after all of that. So I think that's why he's gotten accustomed to playing Vegeta on point. And then, again, once you get a character kill, as you mentioned earlier, both assists are refreshed. You get started as soon as the next round starts, you have both of them available. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely pretty potent, and he's done a good job of shoring up those weaknesses of a character like Team Gohan, who can combo easily into level 1 mid-screen.
Yeah, and I think that goes to show that, you know, when you learn your team like that, when you learn your team like well-rounded like that, it doesn't feel like there's ever like a way to make you really play with a negative, like, how to put it, like a negative format. Like, there's always, your team is always strong. You see, like, when he was even putting Vegeta, although you would prefer your Vegeta as an assist character, he was looking so good being able to combo off the jet upper assist of Team Gohan as well with the 6M. So he's always having those deadly mix-ups, whichever character is on point.
Yeah, we're starting to see that more and more, right? During the beginning of the game, a lot of people were like, oh, snapping the Vegeta, you know, get him on point so you don't have to deal with the assist. But we've seen how strong of a character that Vegeta is on point over the course of the game's lifespan, and players cracking that character open. Same thing with Yamcha, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the people want to bring in that Yamcha to just get rid of that assist, expose his weaknesses on point, but we've seen how his 5L has developed, one of the better ones in the game.
Yeah.
And how people have started playing him on point. He's definitely a character to be reckoned with in that role as well.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, especially in this game specifically, have gotten used to, you know, recognizing when their meter is going to be used well and when it is going to be saved, as in like when it's going to kill and when it is good to just save it and be able to keep your options open with that meter. And I say that because Yamcha is one of those characters that doesn't really do a lot of damage without meter, right? So when you get into those situations, you see Vegito actually is developed like that as well. If you're not going to kill, you're not going to spend that meter on it. So these characters that don't normally do a ton of damage, we've seen that players have been pretty content with just running the mix-up over and over again. As long as I keep the corner pressure, as long as I get the damage, and I get good situations, let my assists recover, then I'm going to be able to constantly lock you down, and that's a good win condition in and of itself.
Yeah, and we've seen Yamcha's B&B start evolving now as well, right? Utilizing the dive kick in mid-combo, actually giving him some access to decent damage, where before he was definitely on the lower side. So again, just that's an example of how a game evolves, right? That happens in pretty much every fighting game, especially ones that are team-based, and you can have so many factors to consider, whether it be the air movement, the assist on top of it, just different routes that you haven't explored yet because there's so much to explore in the game.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the lifespan of other team games, right? What we looked at from the beginning and what we looked at the end was completely different. And even then, you know, if you continue on with that game, I guarantee it was going to look a little bit different from then on. It was just the nature of versus game players. They are willing to learn new characters, learn new styles in order to see what this game has to offer. They're looking for the cheap stuff, and they're not going to stop looking for it, even if they feel like they found a main team.
Yeah, I mean, look at Sonic Fox, right? I mean,
yeah,
that's a perfect example. We've seen him do great at tournaments, only to go on to switch his team entirely. And nowadays, you can see him. He's really pretty much settled on the Bardock 16 shell, but he's still pasting different characters on the front of that team.
I love that
right?
hit, man.
Yeah,
I love that hit.
We're seeing hit lately. We saw a couple of other characters beforehand. But I think there's a lot of value in bringing something to the table that the opponent is unfamiliar with, right? We saw him go back to hit and play against the likes of Hook Gang God, who got plenty of experience against his hit at the beginning of the game, get opened up by stuff that didn't work, you know, months ago.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
The fact that you've lost that practice against the character, in addition to Sonic adding some new tools to the repertoire, really, you know, brings you back to like, where did all my experience against this character go?
Yeah, I know, and especially which, you know, we're learning the game better as a whole, right? Not just in terms of like the characters that we're learning, but more even just the neutral itself, how to play against other people, what is optimal, what is not. So then when you go back to a character like Hit, that character is even going to look different. I mean, I think it looks different. It looks way different than it did in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
And especially now, you know, helps that you tack on Bardock at the end of that as well.
Yeah, Bardock and 16 are quite a strong shell. Yeah. See a lot of Go tanks as well on a lot of teams, right?
Yeah.
The big buff to the Galactic Dodo assist, not taking up a smash, has really made it a lot easier for players to convert from full combos or to convert into full combos and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely a rise of characters that we saw at the beginning that were kind of right? We're like, I'm not so sure how this character's going to play out. Right, I remember some people telling me at the beginning of the game, "Nah, man, Gotenks neutral is cheap. Just wait."
Yeah,
and yeah, they were very correct, right? Even with some of the nerfs that he received, right? The Shao cancel delay and whatnot. But still, man, still one of the top tier characters. Not really represented in our LATAM South top 8 today, though. Yeah. I mean, he's definitely a very annoying character, right? Small body, hard to hit. Just good tools in the neutral thanks to the spin. His key blast is pretty decent as well. The scream. Yeah, he's got a lot of tools. And then, I mean, one of the most deadly mix-ups in the game, right? With one of the most deadly mix-up characters because of the auto combo mix-up, as well as like the delayed 2H into the spin, and you call an assist and you go high-low. I mean, it's so obnoxious, and then you still have to guess at the end for a mix-up. So I'm surprised we're not seeing him represented, but there is plenty of cheap stuff. The adult Gohan is in full force here.
That's what I like to see,
yeah,
baby.
Almost every team. We got some Bardocks in the building as well. 16, of course, offering both so much utility on point and as an assist. I mean, how can you pass him by when you're thinking of a character to put on your team?
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, a lot of you're saying before, adult Gohan, a region that is still representing the character very well. We've seen a lot of people either switch to the Bardock or maybe, you know, pick some different teams. But for the most part, he is recognizing that Adult Gohan's still a phenomenal character, still a character with great normals, great damage, has the potential to really run you over.
Yeah,
all that good stuff.
Another thing I wanted to touch on is how we've seen the evolution of DP assist.
Yeah, that's true.
Because DP assist, people weren't utilizing them that well at the very beginning of the game, but I think Kazunoko, right? We've talked about him a couple of times, but I think he is the perfect guy to watch to learn how to call DP assist in this game. He's done so good at not only utilizing it to get people off of you, but he's great at recognizing when a person is going to be in the air and at the perfect height to block the Gohan assist. So he calls it and makes you block on the ground, right? Because you can end up getting stuck in so much block stun if you block the DP assist in the air that usually he's going to get a mix-up on the ground afterwards. So, yeah, it's quite strong, actually.
Yeah, it's really impressive, especially considering that a lot of the times when we think of DP assist or we think of you know, an assist that goes upwards, a lot of the time we think about it as primarily just air control, but the way that he's able to use it to take you all the way to the ground and get a mix-up afterwards, that stuff is super impressive. So, good stuff. We're going to get into this one, Vermilion versus Linge.
Yeah, no, it's going to be losers finals.
Yeah.
Linge, I believe, did not end up making it, so he is out of here. Unfortunate, but again, nature of the online tournament. So this is going to be losers finals. 3 out of 5, once again, Vermilion versus Raimaru.
Oh, man,
the star, that's what you want to see.
Hit him with the brown boost, movement speed increase.
And he goes into Kid Buu as well. Ooh, safe jump setup right there. Tries for the 2H after that was a little ambitious. He covered the DP with the Goku assist. Well, only the second hit of the 5-0 right there. So he didn't actually have to block low. No assist ready after the legs. I think Vermilion was looking for the assist. That's why he went reflect. Smacks him in the dome piece. Oh, just comes down with a big jump. Age has plenty of meter to do this. Oh, Block Boy JB side switching on him.
A couple level 1s. Just to make sure. Let's act at that motion. Oh, man. I'm going to let that one
That's
go.
all right.
It's all right. Don't move on. I'm going to let that Adult Gohan go. See you later. Vermilion keeping the momentum up, man. It's been so impressive.
Double axe handle as he lands. But doesn't actually end up completing the combo. Chases him in the sky anyway. No smash knockdown, though. Whiffs the Kamehameha. Tries the 2H, but it was a little bit too late. Ah! Okay. Oh my goodness, we're whipping again.
The confirm!
Alright, that was good. Vermilion with the jab into the 2H. Oh, the cross-up drops the most electrifying move in Dragon Ball Entertainment on him. 3 bars on deck. Are we going to take the hard knockdown? No, we're not spinning anything.
Yeah, I wasn't going to kill, so he didn't even want the hard knockdown. He wants to get rid of these characters, but gives the time to Raimaru to tag, and we're going to get the Teen Gohan. Let me see the damage.
Oh, what is that clash? All right. Gonna be good damage here from Raimaru.
There you go. Oh, he's got meter. Oh no! That's what you were talking about before, the human extinction not comboing in that way. So, unfortunate, but it's going to give Raimaru another chance. He's going to go straight into the level 3 with those 3 bars, get that knockdown. Got to mix up after.
Oh, ends up punishing the reflect attempt, and now Raimaru should be able to kill off this Kid Buu. He does.
Yeah, that Goku Black, though, he's got a lot of blue health, so you got to either think about sparking or you got to think about tagging him out, right? This is definitely a really pivotal situation to be in. You know, Vermilion's thinking about it, and Raimaru is able to get another hit.
Oh, the DP and the super dash combo. Vermilion's going to bring Raimaru down to his Goku. We got all Saiyans, all blonde hair.
Yeah, he's got a lot of meter to work with. Vermilion is able to get probably 1 hit into a kill. You think Raimaru's got to think about sparking as well. So a lot of factors in the last part of this match, but he finds the 2M, and that's going to be a good damage starter. And with a character like Teen Gohan, that's going to be it.
Yeah, exactly. Able to do enough damage to put him in lethal range with the level 3, because again, he wasn't going to be able to go into that level 1 for mid-screen. Good stuff, good recognition. Using the level 3 to seal the first game
take a 1-0 lead over Raimaru in losers finals. So again, this is going to be 3 out of 5 because Lynch was disqualified in losers semifinals, where all finals matches left.
Yeah, so continuing on here, Vermilion looking good. There was that time where, you know, we had Raimaru, you know, in that last moment where he was in lethal range, and that's something you like maybe don't expect versus other characters because not a lot of characters do as much damage as Teen Gohan does. So in those situations, though, you do have to understand that when you are in lethal range like that, maybe pop your Sparking Raw because it's going to give you the chance to live through another combo, and in that situation, you just let your Sparking go to waste. I know, I don't want to pop my Sparking Raw. It doesn't feel good. I want to use it for its combo breaking or pressure breaking properties as well. But at the same time, it's the health regen on so important versus certain matchups. You do have to think about using it like that.
Yeah, he's out of range of the Kid Buu assist. Jumps out of the Goku Black assist as well. Yeah, I think Raimaru is kind of autopiloting his beam assist a little bit too much. Not to utilize it either. After you get in the block string or as the person's coming down, it's a good start for Vermilion again. Yeah, soft knockdown in the corner, baits out the DP. Oh, 2M blows up the Goku assist and hits a Gohan. He's already going to be smoked. Nice, using the mid screen to get the level 1 like that.
Yeah, that was a great punish on the assist as well, right? He knew the beam assist was going to stay on the ground, so we go for the 2M and get through both of them, and he gets through a character early on. And the pressure doesn't stop here for this guy. Slides under with the 2M. Got some bombs on top of that. The combo extension too. My God, this character does some damage.
Level 1. Level 1.
Oh my God. He knew that wasn't going to kill. He just wanted to make a big red bar.
Yeah, Raimaru just goes with down tech 2H anyway. Goes into Goku Black, now trying to preserve some of that blue life. Covers the up tech and catches them blocking.
Yeah,
good turnaround.
This is so big, right? For Raimaru, this is going to give him another chance at life because this Goku is recovering blue health in the back, and on top of which he's going to make it a 2v2. This is the best case scenario after that start for Raimaru.
Yeah, he went with agency transmission to the backdash, fake out the crossover like that. Double axe handle, checks him on the low. Good defense from Raimaru. Oh, just as I say that, though, gets opened up and gets reset. Didn't even combo out the Kid Buu assist.
This dude's Teen Gohan is something else. Oh my God, he broke his ankles, the cross-ups.
Try to get up pressing buttons, but the long distance 2M gonna blow that up. Vermilion. 1 bar finish. Excuse me, 2 bar with the vanish.
Either way, he's got 2 bars left on him. Talk about that sparking before. He does have 4 bars to work with. Oh no, he finds the 2M. Gotta worry about that sparking too. This is a bad situation to be in.
Level 3, are we going to go run up DP to blow up the sparking? Oh no, Raimaru doesn't do it on the wake up. Just takes a double axe handle. Like we said, the lineage for the Saiyans is strong when it comes to the double axe handle.
And that is, you know, another 2 sparkings in a row for Raimaru we haven't been able to see. And, you know, we talked about this earlier in the broadcast as well, as using him in the 2v3 or 2v2 situations in order to make sure that not only do you have a more open way to get to your opponent, but more so it's a lot safer to use in those situations.
I like this. He goes into the tag with Vegeta now. Oh, tries for the meaty 2L, but Raimaru going to wake up with the DP. Still not out of the corner. Gets counter hit as they both land. His present one's a little bit too late. Yeah, no meter spin here. Let's go into the mix-up. Nice wake-up reflect. Gets rid of the Kid Buu assist, and now he's going to bring in Goku. Oh, all right. That's going to work out. That's definitely going to be a reset that works out.
Yeah, it's going to take him coast to coast.
Oh, just a raw attack back into Kid Buu. Doesn't follow it up with anything. Oh, the candy beam going to clash.
It's been a while since I've seen Beam Wars, and he finds the low on the way down. Instead of use the cross-up in order to take him closer to the corner.
Rock Boy KB switching sides.
Maybe didn't expect that he had a little bit of room in the corner, so unfortunately put himself there. Was able to get the hit afterwards. Auto combo to make it nice and simple, and he doesn't even need to spend meter.
Okay, both players with the beam. Raimaru, of course, did have the Goku Black backing him up. Smash knockdown, level 3 as well. Let's see what the mix is here. We're going to fake out the high go low. Oh, double jump.
Delayed double jump like that, trying to bait something out. It doesn't work out because Raimaru now takes the corner positioning. Oh my god, I thought he was going to come block that.
Definitely looked like he was going to be able to. No scouting on the raw tag. Just goes with the H Mystic Ball. Yeah, it gives it smash property. Easier to combo.
Nice.
Oh, he doesn't actually whip punish the reflect. I thought he was going to be able to after the second one.
Yeah, he's been doing well to deal with that Kid Buu gumball, but he hasn't been able to do anything afterwards.
Gohan is able to cover him after the tech. Bring Vegeta back in. No assist available here, so he just goes with the meaty pressure, but the Vanish is able to squeeze out.
Oh, the late God Slicer canceled too. Blows him up. Not what he expected. And that might be it for Vegeta.
Yeah, that was good recognition that the Goku assist hit, so he just goes directly into the 2H. Jumps out of all that. Still got tagged by some of the Goku assists at the end.
Yeah, now he's got 3 bars. Scary situation for Raimaru. This character does a lot of damage. He's going to reset. He knows the super dash is going to scale the combo. Ooh!
5H as he reflects. Vermilion going to be able to finish this with 1 bar.
He's a Team Gohan player. Of course he's going to start the combo with 5H. My man's looking for the damage. That's why you play this character. There you go. We got a raw part from Raimaru. That's what I like to see, is a very similar situation to Game 1.
Alright, smash knockdown again. Covers the up tech, tries to dash after to keep the pressure up. I like this pop from Vermilion. Gets himself out of the corner pressure. Oh no, doesn't respect the momentum that's lost, but the 2M is there.
Yeah, it goes from a 2L starter to a 2M.
Bars. So we got 5 bars on
pump
deck.
it, baby!
All the way through.
Ah, there you go. What a way to burn through the sparking. It's 5 bars to finish it off. Vermilion 3-0. Going to move on into Grand Finals.
Yeah, and Raimaru looks pretty solid, but Vermilion's definitely been the player that's impressed me the most since the top 8, right? Even though he started in the lower bracket. I'm not sure who he actually fell to in the winner's side. That was before our top 8.
Yeah.
So he's going to be now bringing his skills up against Moise, who is in a winner's side Grand Finals.
Yeah, super impressive, right? He's been able to keep the pressure up. I was talking before, he started that combo with 5H on the Reflect Whiff, and that's just because this guy knows that when he needs to do damage, he's going to go for the most optimal combo, right? So a lot of the times like that, you really think about it as a Team Gohan player, you are looking for the damage. So a lot of those stuff like that has been really impressive from Vermilion. He's been able to really use the smallness, I guess, from Team Gohan very well, sliding it under a bunch of things, starting his combos with 2M. And it's just looked great overall. All of his characters have looked great. He's been the character or the guy to watch. And I think not too much surprise to me, at least he got into Grand Finals. Honestly, it's surprising that he's in losers, to be real.
Sure. With the way he's playing, I want to know how he ended up in the lower bracket in the first place. But that doesn't really matter at this point, right? He's in Grand Finals. He's going to be in loser side, so he's got to defeat Moise twice if he wants to get that first place and go to a future Dragon Ball Saga event. Again, to give you an update in terms of the schedule for the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour, we got the Japan event, the Dragon Ball 6 Saga, coming up next week, November 24th, and the 7th Dragon Ball Saga. The final Saga event will be in Australia on December 15th and 16th. So we got Moise versus Vermilion. This is Grand Finals. Again, 3 out of 5 Moise on a winner's side.
You can tell from the teams the 2 different distinct play styles that these guys have come into this Grand Finals with, and they both looked really good. So really, I'm looking forward to how these guys are going to be adjusting as it goes on, because this is going to be a little bit longer than the regular set. God, this Team Gohan powered up, ready to go.
All right, winner side from Moise. Goes with the super dash. Ends up recovering in time, not getting clipped by the Vegeta assist. Very lucky on that one, but ends up getting cracked up and low anyway. Yes, we are at the wall, so we get the proper extensions here. Vermilion looking good.
Oh!
This ended up being an all-Chile Grand Finals as well. The two Chile representatives have made it to Grand Finals, and man, Vermilion is looking clean up against his countrymate.
All green bars, but one less character on the side of Moise. He looks super strong. Man, this dude will not stop. Oh, man. But unfortunately, dropped the combo. But perfect bait to that Vegeta assist as well.
Drops it. Oh, my goodness. And the Yamcha is catching both. He's going to pump the sparking as well. Moise, you got these?
Oh, he's got these. Gonna go for the Galaga.
Into a level 1 afterwards.
God,
level 3
so
at
much
the
damage.
end, although he doesn't actually complete it. So much blue life on the Kid Buu. He's got to cash it out or kill the Team Gohan as quickly as possible here.
This is such a critical situation for Moise here. He needs to be able to get rid of these blue bars.
And be able to find a hit yet. Oh, what?
Oh, into the Galaxy Breaker! Yo, hit confirms!
What is happening?
Oh,
level 3 puts him on a pixel. Vermilion got to think about popping the sparking. He does. Trying to hold on to the Team Gohan blue life, and all the while, Kid Buu is still recovering.
Oh my god.
DP, get off me with the Vegeta's follow-up. Misses the bomb loop extension.
That was such a good sparking from him, too. He's able to extend the life.
Scrambling. Reflect. We are out of the corner now. Reflect. Put all the key blasts back. Oh, you are locked down now. Which way did he go? Guard cancel. No punish.
Yeah, no punish, but Kid Buu has almost recovered all of his blue life back. He's made that sparking worth on multiple counts.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't believe it. Vermilion recovering 90% of Kid Buu life. It looks like he's going to need his full health back. The second hit of the up kicks actually connects. Oh, and he doesn't even snap Kid
No
Buu.
reason to snap him at this point.
I was going to say, if he did snap him, it was literally as his life bar turned back into green. So we got no bar on the side of Moise, so he can't knock down. We're going to use the H-Rocket kick to escape the corner. Oh, tags him low. Moise trying to get frisky after that.
Yeah, I even hit him on the other side. He sandwiched him between himself and the assist.
Oh, we got back-to-back level 1s.
This is going to hurt.
Salute the man. Oh,
this is going to hurt.
Never mind. Put him all the way into the grave. Level 3 Vermilion. One character to go to take a 1-0 lead in the first set.
Just left with the base Vegeta. He has to take on this entire team. It is not looking good. No sparking on his side either. That means this damage is going to stick.
Oh, recovered in time and didn't get hit by the Gohan version of the rocket kick. Puts him down.
Didn't have to spend any meter too, so he still got that level 3 for the Galaxy Breaker in case he finds the hit. Something we haven't seen a lot from Moise is those post-level 3 mix-ups from Vegeta. They're so good, but I don't think we're going to see them all that much in this game.
I was going to say, you know what we do see a lot of, Sammy? The down tech buttons. No matter what region it is, no matter what level of play, we got down tech buttons all day.
Down tech buttons, as old as time itself. Yeah, in terms of anime games.
Yeah, for sure. Tech buttons, this is what the anime games encourage. You got to turn yourself over to the dark arts. It's just how it is. 1-0 for Vermilion.
Man, that whole game was on a razor's wire. It was from one side to another. If it tipped over, if that Team Gohan was able to get blasted by that level 1 to level 3, if Kid Buu died from that combo, that double Sunday, it would have been a different story altogether. But Vermilion hangs on with a thread of health and was able to take it.
Able to scramble a couple of hits up here. Oh no! Ends up trying to chase him down with the Dragon Rush, but he's in the air.
Unfortunate, he's going to give Moise all this damage.
If that caught him in the air after that DP recovery, that would have been Galaxy Brain Punish.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it did not work out. Oh, H Mystic Ball in the building. Ends up blowing up the 5L attempt for Moise. Oh, Super Dash for whatever you're trying to come out with away.
Oh man, gets away from the air normals of Kid Buu.
Put him locked down with the arm ball.
Ooh,
Trying to
okay.
super dash through it, but the 5M was there to follow it up. Then the 5H blows up the guard cancel. Couldn't quite finish the combo from the Team Gohan assist, but the big 5M. But we still dropping combos. It's all right. It's reset. It's not drop combos.
It's the fastest way to get rid of a health bar. I told you. No scaling needed. He's actually gonna
now he baited him out with to use the sparking. The 2 genius.
The plan from the start is working out. He's going to get 420 frames of sparking, but after that, a yellow.
Yeah, that's big facts. That's no meme. That's legit how long it lasts.
Yeah, 720 frames.
Oof.
Oh, no punish!
When he gets tagged by the last, the Yamcha Assist escapes with the H rocket kick. You are scrambling. I saw the startup of the 2H. You thought.
Oh my god, the amount of yellow hair on the screen.
You gotta go mid. That's why we got Mystic on the side. You didn't need to turn over to that.
I'm gonna do it my own way. Moise finds the hit once again. He needs to be able to capitalize off it. He's going to spend 3 bars. Let's invest in this hard knockdown. Man, the wake-up sparking. Finally, we're seeing a lot of level 1 sparkings from these guys. That's a lot of respect from the both of them. Oh, and he keeps the pressure up after finding the hit in the air. Flashing Torture on the side of Vermilion. That means it's all done for the sparkings in this match.
Oh, yeah, but he got caught getting frisky right there, though. Tried to chase down the base Vegeta after blocking the super dash. Did not respect the Yamcha. Key Blast follow up a little bit too far to actually make him block. Ooh, combos off the blow up of the guard cancel.
There you go, only 1 bar, so he's not going to spend anything there. It's not going to kill.
Oh, not checking his legs as he lands. Again, just the pace that Vermilion pushes, catches Moise off guard. H knees. He tried to pick him up. He was a little bit too far for that. Yamcha's just long distance.
Yeah, and he's able to combo off it really well. It goes dash up 2L, knows that's exactly what he needed. Tried to blow up that reflect, but doesn't on that one. Good read from Vermilion. Gives this kid some room. Also, he's got 5 bars, too. This is a scary situation for Moise here, especially with that low of health on this Vegeta. Oh my god, another air Dragon Rush? Okay.
Yeah, it's like he was holding up back while the Dragon Rush was coming, so he's still trying to tag it. Oh, next auto extension.
Yeah.
Say it with your chest into the level 3.
Yeah, and this is twofold, right? This is not only the hard knockdown, but he's able to tag out the Kid Buu, who's super low on life, and use him more of an assist than he is. On point with the double axe handles. I know you're not a Saiyan. You're going to eat him one way or another.
Level 3 again. Good stuff from Vermilion. Again, didn't go with the mid-screen route that allows him to get to level 1 by himself. And he didn't want to spin Vanish on it either. Just goes with the level 3.
Yeah, nice and simple. Let's just think about this last character coming up. Just the Vegeta.
But a great 5L from Moise. Recognized that the jump normal was not going to turn around, so it didn't make him block. Oh, both characters! Kid Buu does get out after the Vanish. Do not keep comboing the assist character after that. Team Gohan living on a prayer as well. Tried for the H rocket kick. The blessed super dash actually makes no connection.
Oh.
2 H's him as he tries to bring the Key Blast down.
And that's a pixel of health left. He's going to keep both these characters.
Oh, he actually blocked the Kid Buu assist a little bit too far for the 2L. H rocket kick from Team Gohan now gets him out of dodge.
Oh! Blessed indeed finds the hits, and that's going to be just the Kid Buu left. He finds the hit, and with that much life left, Moise was able to make the comeback. We're all tied up.
Oh man, scrambling into the game, and Moise takes it 1-1 here in our grand finals. Again, it's going to be 3 out of 5. Moise already in winners. I love Vegeta's win.
Vegeta's so good.
Vegeta's win, even from the beginning of the game with base Vegeta, or
Oh,
I was
yeah.
going to say base Vegeta, but we actually have base Vegeta now. I mean Super Saiyan Vegeta in the game, talking about you can't predict Super Saiyans with your logic.
Clean up this garbage. He did indeed. 1v2 comeback from Moise is able to tie it up 1-1. Vermilion is finally going to have to be the one who comes up with an answer. He's been running through the competition up until now. Moise finally providing some resistance.
And Dragon Rush actually going to bring back in the Gohan.
Oi! Yo, raw legs and the cancel legs? Okay. I like how you think.
I like that, able to cover the tech situation, to force him into a guard cancel. Still just have to block in this corner now. Trying to buy time. The Vegeta assist is back. Reflects, but he still just applies the pressure. Moise opened up once more. So much meter on the side of Vermilion as well. Drops the extension. Great. Oh.
What a great Yamcha call. Off the 2H block, he's just going to keep himself safe. He even give him the side switch. Yo, flex on him, Galaxy Breaker.
So we have side switch available here because of the OTG. Ooh, just wakes up with the sparking. Didn't want to deal with that mix-up. Looking to drop the elbow. Nice. Applying next. Ooh, Vegeta exclusive, or excuse me, sparking exclusive Vegeta pressure. 7 bars. 2 should do it. Oh, 3 instead. Yeah, I'm not sure how the Human Extinction would fare after the Big Bang attack, like if he's going to come out next to him or not. So,
one way or another, let's make it nice and simple, right? Don't think about it too much.
Yeah. So allow him to keep the Vegeta on point as well. Ooh, nice. One of the better things about Vegeta on point, right? Those angled Ki blasts in the sky. Akuma-esque. Let's bring him down.
Oh, tried to reset with that 2M. We've seen that a lot from Vermilion, right? If they down tech into the 2M, a lot of them have been able to get clipped. Moisey knows better. Oh, that jet upper. Gonna tag immediately into that Team Gohan. He's recognized that this is the problem child. He's gonna try to get away with it. Nice combo here. He's gonna build the 3 bars. This is gonna be close. Oh, and sparking though, this might be it.
Puts him on a chunk. Oh, and he wakes up with a DP. What it is, doesn't actually combo off with a Vegeta assist. Ends up getting smoked by Yamcha on the floor.
Definition of assist. He's able to clean it up for the homie. We are down 2-2 on the character count.
Yeah, tries to make him talk to the hand. 2 H's on 2 H's. Now we're going to super dash through your Ki Blast. Already used your super dash, though, man, to get through the Ki Blast, so no follow-up. I believe Yamcha wasn't ready either.
Flipped out of the startup of that 2H.
Oh, man.
Jet upper. We don't care if we don't have an assist to cover us.
Slice off the Vanish. That was good awareness from Moise. Oh, I thought he was going to DP. Doesn't do it. Vanish to get that last chunk. Vermilion takes down the Gohan. See if Moise can make something happen with the Yamcha. Both players just jump at each other to start it off. Nobody committing to anything after that, though. Guard cancel. That's big. Punishable.
Yeah, just going to let the Kid Buu get some couple hits before he finishes it off with the Vegeta. Just going to let him tech out of the air, though. That's not going to kill anyway, so let's just find the neutral afterwards one more time. Whoa. Going to go into the level 3 with the Kid Buu.
Ooh, and then the Dragon Rush afterwards. Level 3 in the Dragon Rush. The super new special. 1 bar should be able to do it. It does. Say it with your chest, Vermilion. 1 game away from resetting the bracket.
Yeah, Vermilion, that was pretty scrambly, but a little bit more controlled by Vermilion. It felt like once he got the lead, he was able to continue on with it. But, man, this is a fast-paced match. And I'm not just saying that because people are losing their lives real quickly. I'm saying that because these guys have kept the pace up since second 1, and it's not going to stop here.
Yeah, but see, Vermilion recognizing that he used the super dash to start that combo, so he just brings in Kid Buu to actually get the smash knockdown.
Great Yamcha assist. Keeps this Kid Buu locked down on the floor, helping out this adult Gohan.
Ooh, the big jump in and a great confirm afterwards. Moise going to get in the combo and potentially potential unleash.
Oh my god, these Yamcha calls! Oh man, Moise is making it so difficult for Vermilion to get his momentum started here. There you go, finally. He's going to let that Kid Buu recover some blue life. Late Vanish, wasn't able to be read by Moise.
Ooh, 2H, yeah, a little bit too reckless in the air from Vermilion.
Gonna tag in that Kid Buu. He's not gonna, oh no, he's tagging in the Team Gohan, I mean. Still recognizing him as the problem child.
And the 2H, yeah, he vanished a little bit too late right there, and we gotta wait a moment. Wait a minute.
Hold it, hold it.
The router, please.
Oh, look at him stare into the eyes of Vegeta. Oh, not on my planet. Oh, that's gonna be it. Unfortunate, but let's see. I'm gonna get back into it hopefully as soon as possible. It is one of those things that happen. Good stuff. We are 2-1. Vermilion versus Moise in this grand final set, 2-1 for Vermilion, which means he's going to need 1 more to reset it before he puts Moise into loser side.
Indeed, indeed. So thank you all for joining us again for the LATAM South Top 8 Dragon Radar event, trying to determine who's going to go on to a future Dragon Ball Saga event. Again, the Dragon Ball Saga events
are in Japan and Australia, both November 24th, that's next week, and December 15th. Those are the last 2 Dragon Ball events for the 6th and 7th Dragon Ball, respectively.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Definitely some hot action coming up for you guys in this Dragon Ball World Tour, especially considering that these guys are going to be, or guys in general, are going to be looking for those last spots that we have left before the LCQ. Obviously, nobody wants to go to the LCQ or go to the World Tour thinking that they might not have a spot, right? LCQ is going to be rough. A lot of hopefuls going to be there, so guys going to try to secure their Dragon Ball before we get to that. It's going to be a good tournament either way. Obviously, Japan has had one of the most thriving scenes in Dragon Ball Fighters, and Australia being in a little bit of the middle between Japan and the US means that's probably going to be a battlegrounds for what the final Dragon Ball is going to be.
Yeah, I believe a couple of Americans are going out to Japan next week as well for some events. I can't wait to see how they perform, right? So it's going to be great tournaments going forward for Dragon Ball Fighters, of course, all rounding out with that Dragon Ball Fighter World Tour Finals coming up next year. And even if you are the LCQ qualifier, right, you're still at a disadvantage because you don't got a Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
You don't got a tangible Dragon Ball. I guess I mean 2 LCQ qualifiers. You're saying Casanova going to roll up with 2. You know so.
Man, that sucks. It's like, you win a tournament, you're going to win one of the most stacked tournaments of the year, right? LCQ? One of the LCQs? That's going to be so rough. And then you don't even come out with a Dragon Ball? Why don't you ask Kazunoko for one, right? Like,
you got to beat him in the tournament.
You don't need to.
You got to beat him in the tournament.
Listen,
if you want a Dragon Ball.
having one and having 7, those are the ones that matter. Having 2, what is that? Nothing's going to do nothing for you.
All right, so it is going to be a result of that lost connection is going to result in a reset now. So we're all on lower bracket side. Moise and Vermilion is going to be 0-0. First to 3. No funny business left. And he's going to extend with the Kid Buu assist. Been on point with that all day. On top of that, the Vegeta. 3 bars will get the job there in here. 1, and 1.
Damn it.
2-touch city. Vermilion puts Adult Gohan away.
Spent a lot of meter for it too, but Vermilion now in the driver's seat. Able to find the hit. He's got the 3 bars to see if he can spend on the Galaxy Breaker. No, not quite. He's just going to go for the mix-up afterwards. Use that side switch Kid Buu is so good at. Puts himself in an advantageous situation. The jump back axe handles time and time again.
Oh yeah, and he just covers the up tech with the jump light. Oh, Galaxy Breaker.
Yo, just flex on him. Get him out of here.
Make him join Nappa. So we got 4 bars on the side of Vermilion. Ooh, Super Saiyan Vegeta. No shoulder pads. Ooh, the up kicks, though, he was ready for the super dash. Knew Vermilion was going to want to get back in his face as quickly as possible. Then he covers the up tech, going to get the smash knockdown via the spinning mixer. Doesn't actually cover the up tech, but we got a sparking. Spinning mixer gets blown up by the super dash as he escapes, holds the vanish. Oh no.
Already used the super dash, so that's going to be it for that combo right there. Still leaving the Yamcha on point, though, trying to deal with this blonde duo right here. It's not been really difficult for him to get started, and that's it. Vermilion tech into buttons.
Oh, what an ambitious combo extension. Sparking will be up for Vermilion as well. Moise still has his available. Ooh, the long distance 2M, still one of the better buttons in Vegeta's arsenal.
Yeah, he knows the confirm for the full range 2M. Very nice. Oh, a lot of damage there. He just cashes out on it.
Oh, HDP in response. As soon as he gets a gap, he's going to extend it with the Vegeta as well. Just burn the sparking time.
Yeah, wasn't able to do a lot of damage before. Meteoros into the Galaxy Breaker. Oh my god, that mix-up. Oh, baby.
That was pretty sick.
This is one of the things that makes Vegeta such a scary character. The post-level 3 mix-up. Yo, chuck him in the air. Break the Galaxy.
Yeah, that OTG throw actually built a fat chunk of meter, by the way.
Wasn't able to get the kill on the Team Gohan, though. That's so unfortunate. He's recovering that blue health in the background while Vegeta does the work. Especially after the level 3, too. All this time he's going to be able to recover that blue health.
Oh, no.
No, he went with the delayed air dash. Moise waking up with a jab, actually moved Yamcha out of the corner. And then he just responds with the jab as he falls for the cross-up. Baits out the DP this time. Tries to go for the 2H, but the vanish goes on the other side. Super Dash doesn't complete the combo though. Both players still barely living. Vermilion confirms into the 2H and will take down Yamcha.
Yeah, such a critical point right there. Wasn't able to get the Team Gohan out of there, and he was able to do the final blow on Yamcha. However, it's not over just yet. Those are two low-life characters on the side of Vermilion, so one touch from him could spell the end of it. Just needs to find that hit, and he does out of the air. He's going to tie up the character count. But the 3 bars on the side of Vermilion is definitely something to think about.
Oh, great double jump right there, because Moise's been so good at recognizing when you're going to float over and pressing a 5L as you land. So Vermilion used that against him. Double jump into the super dash to blow it up. Now we still got the corner. Moise tries to wiggle out, doesn't block his legs, and we got 1-0 and a real lead for Vermilion at this point.
Good stuff to Vermilion, finally getting himself on the board. So good stuff. It's one of the things that was really surprising, or one of the things that has been really difficult, is that Moise has twice now left this Team Gohan alive, or left the character alive, and it's come back to bite him. It's just been pixels of a difference between wins and losses, momentum and advantages. It has been going left or back and forth, but Moise finally getting a good start on Vermilion.
Ooh, he just goes with the Dragon Rush after.
Finally. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please, don't leave this kid alive. He's a problem child for a reason.
Oh, and then the 2H's there. Wow. All right. Just goes with the legs of his own. Show the adult how the team gets down.
There you go. Triple bomb.
That is the damage of a youth right there. Oh my goodness, the super dash has a mind of its own, but either way he's going to be in the mix-up. Actually mistimed the Kid Buu assist call, so he just used it during the duration of the Tatsuki.
Oh man, immediately super dashes him out of the air and is able to get the combo. You know he's thinking about trying to get rid of that Team Gohan. He's got 6 bars though. Gallop gun. Into the brothers Kamehameha. He's going to get the knockdown here. Man, this character runs on the floor so fast. Able to get a mix-up out for full screen. Gets rid of the Team Gohan. Finally, this character is out of here in a 2v3 situation for Moise. There you go. Good hit. Vermilion's going to try to tie it up. He does have a little bit of meter.
He doesn't have another meter to follow it up with, though, so Moise is going to pop his sparking, trying to stay alive. Holds it and combos off the Yamcha assist. Well done.
His Yamcha assist calls have been so impressive. It's been the thing that's keeping him in it right now. He's able to actually switch it up. Vermilion was able, or Moise was able to get rid of Vermilion's character. The Vegeta finally gone. 3v1 situation for Vermilion. We haven't seen this from him just yet, so. Oh my god!
Hitting the extended
handles!
And then the Yamcha assist, but he doesn't complete the combo. Gonna give Vermilion a chance to live a little longer.
There you go, using those mix-ups with the Yamcha assist. He's got 5 bars. And that's not, Vermilion wasn't able to go into sparking either, so into the Wolf Fang Fist. That's going to be it. Moise ties it up 1-1. Another time where not popping your sparking has been led to your demise. It is difficult to find those situations, find those times to get the sparking off, but that was the most commanding match we've had versus Vermilion.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Exactly as you mentioned, we haven't really seen him in a 3v1 scenario. So you know he's not going to be looking to put himself in that going forward in the set. All tied up. It's going to be a 1-2 now.
See how different the game looks when you get rid of the Team Gohan? I mean, you know, I'm not saying that the Team Gohan makes the team. I'm just saying Vermilion's Team Gohan is so impressive.
Yeah, Moise recognizing that he blocked the Vegeta assist so he can super dash out of it. Vermilion tried to interrupt it, but just half second too late. Covering the up tech there, but yeah, he jumped forward and momentum was a little bit too much to actually lock him down in the corner. Judo says catching people swinging. Always going to be strong at that. 5M blowing up the guard cancel. Couldn't quite get the follow-up afterwards. We 2H it.
Trying to keep himself in the air. Trying to avoid that mix-up. Moisey makes it a little bit scrambly, so he gets out of the combo. And he gets the hit on the way down. Oh, he's got those 3 bars, too. We're going to spend it? Are we going to spend it? Yes, sir. Yo, flex on him.
Galaxy Breaker is going to open up that corner option. Ooh. Guard cancel as soon as he blocks the Yamcha assist. Able to bring him, or excuse me, bring Adult Gohan back in. Now we're going to get the vanish, bring Vermilion into the corner.
Oh boy.
Nice. Very smart.
Yeah, he's been reading that up tech quite well with all of his characters. Actually, a lot of his characters deal with up tech quite well, but Vermilion gets that Teen Gohan out of there once again. He's going to be recovering that blue health.
Ooh, able to punish the Wish Kamehameha from Vermilion. That raw attack took the perfect angle. Level 3 actually catches them, so he's going to do all blue life here.
Yeah, that was a good read from Vermilion. He's recognizing that he's delaying his string, so why not try to stick an invincible super in the middle of that?
As I mentioned, Yamcha with all blue life because of that level 3 hitting raw. It's going to begin to build it back up. We'll see if Vermilion shoots this time back in and get a solid hit. Raw tag here. Bomb loop. It's going to be a little bit too low to go into Dragon Rush, but we caught a nice extension anyway.
That was so sick. Oh, this guy's Teen Gohan is out of this world, and he's keeping the pressure up in the corner. Bad guard cancel gets blown up by Vermilion. He's going to be doing some damage on this character.
Dragon Rush to Gohan back in. Has identified a character that he wants to get rid of. Now you block the arm ball, and he blocked the mix-up afterwards, but he doesn't block the 2M. Might have stood up to try to reflect, but either way, he gets blown up. Now the guard cancel punishes well.
Yeah, and the way that he's playing, right, constantly tagging in the Adult Gohan, he's making it really difficult for him to have any way to get out, right? Because when you snap a character in, he doesn't get his assist. So when the Adult Gohan gets snapped in, he has no Yamcha assist to help him with the jet upper.
Oh, air 2H connecting for Vermilion.
Oh, the read on the up tech once again. That has been a big point in this game. Motionless Kamehameha, human extinction, a big bang on top of that. Look at the damage. Switch it up. Vermilion turns it on a dime. A 1v3 for Moisey now. He does have the sparking, however, and some meter to work with. And I don't think he's going to be able to use it.
Yeah, it's plenty of meter here. Going to pop the sparking as well for a little bit more meter gain and damage. 3 level 1s will do the job. He might level 3 just to show, though.
Yeah. Just to show it off.
2-1 Vermilion. He is on tournament point now.
Yeah, looking so good right now. And, you know, like I was saying before, the Teen Gohan on this guy is so impressive that it really means life or death for this guy. And so you see a lot of targeting from Moisey now, but you also have seen the favor returned, right? A lot of targeting on the Adult Gohan as well. He's recognized the damage dealer on the team, the problem on his opponent's side, and so he's going to be able to try to deal with it. But Moisey finds the first hit here. He's going to keep the combo nice and simple. Oh, Destructo just saves the day.
Yeah, blew up the raw attack attempt, but Vermilion does get the Kid Buu back in there. Raw attacked into Vegeta early. I'm not sure if it was just a missed input or what, but either way, back to one of the more dominant point characters. Wow, the jump L right there. Surprising horizontal range on that.
There you go. Good read on the up tech. Brings him back down for the mix-up, and Moisey looking good once again. He's got 4 bars to work with. He's going to spend it. Yes, sir. Galaxy Breaker. He's going to do a lot of damage, but mainly the mix-up situation afterwards is so hard to deal with.
Double axe handle to the face. Vermilion not protecting his dome. Kid Buu already out of there. Let's see what this Vegeta can do. Yeah, he's been a super dash and getting the initial hit, so he brings in Teen Gohan. Wow, just waking up with the 5L. Moisey showing no fear.
Yeah, I felt like Vermilion messed that setup up. Oh, man. That super dash.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be able to 2H it. Vanishes the rocket kick. Moisey not able to punish in time.
Man, and I feel like if this guy has Team Gohan still alive on his team, he's always got a chance. This looks so good. The pressure, the pace that he's able to keep up with his team.
Yeah, he seems like he really wants to make Moise fight without the assist. Stays with the snapping in on Gohan. But either way, finds the hit now. He's going to have both assists available at the end of this. Potential unleashed.
Wow, raw sparking. I really like that.
Down tech 3L ends up getting the hit and the pressure.
Yeah, I don't think he's been able to do enough damage. That's a big blue bar on the side of Team Gohan, which means that the health recovery is going to be a little bit faster than normal. Confirm? Yes, sir. No, not afterwards, though. And a level 1 sparking from Moise, too. A lot of respect. Wants to keep this 3v2.
Makes him block, brings it to the ground with the Team Gohan assist as well. Maybe able to get out. Oh, but the 2H is there. He spent a little bit too much time in the sky.
Oh, what a block.
Yeah.
That was so impressive. Using that jump 2H to halt his momentum and then calling the Vegeta or the Yamcha assist to help him out right there. Vermilion finds the hit. Tag into the Vegeta. Interesting. But he wants to finish it quickly. Doesn't want to fuss with that combo. Meteoros doesn't work out. Oh, the trade and the response immediately from Moise. Presses the button first. That's 3 bars. That's going to be a Gallic Gun into the Spirit Ball. Yes, sir. Put him in the dirt. But the Team Gohan, man, he's still here. Even if he doesn't have sparking, he's got damage on his side. Oh!
The guard cancel ends up getting blown up by the Wolfang Fist.
Yeah, and specifically the one character guard cancel too. He was ready for it. Wasn't able to confirm out of the air, but he still does have 3 bars. Tags that Vegeta, and he's gonna. Oh, if he started with the bomb, but wasn't able to convert it entirely, Moise is gonna be able to go up or tie it up 2-2, and this is gonna be going to the wire.
Yeah, we're going to the last game here in our grand finals. Moise able to bring it back and tie the setup 2-2. Again, Vermilion coming from the lower bracket side has already reset. We got one more game to go to find out who is our LATAM South champion and who will go on to a future Dragon Ball Saga event. Let's get into it.
This is exactly what I wanted to see from a finals. I wanted to see Vermilion finally challenged. I wanted Moise to step up a bit, and I got both of those. Final game from these two.
Oh, the backdash does get cleared by the Yamcha assist, but not for too much damage. Wasn't ready with the follow-up. Oh, tries to 2M, thought he was going to land, but Moise with a delayed super dash ends up blowing up Vermilion.
Yeah, that's a great read for Moise. Vermilion's done that time and time again, and finally pulling out on the read here. But he tags with the Team Gohan. This is exactly what he wants. He wants a Team Gohan in. He wants the corner positioning. Gonna go for the bomb loops. No, dropped it, but still the positioning there for him. You see, immediately goes back in, doesn't. Unfortunately, after finding the hit, Moise was able to get out of the corner, tag into the level 3 from Adult Gohan. And that great run speed on the ground. No, just tries to read something afterward.
Back up a second, 4 bars inside of Vermilion. Yeah, it covers the 2H whiff with the Vanish, but that can get you in a dangerous situation. Yeah, reflecting all that into the DP. Great defense. Gonna snap in the Team Gohan now. Now you gotta fight without any assist.
Yeah.
No level up here. Potential unleash. We got level 1. Covering the up tech. Gets to the other side.
Are you serious?
Vermilion got lost in the lights right there. 5L low opens him up, and Team Gohan on the bench.
Yeah, rough situation. We've seen how all the other games have gone when he's lost Team Gohan early. Vermilion's going to have to dig deep on this one.
Oh, and he's bringing out the DPs time and time again. Vermilion not baiting them out.
Oh, what's trying to combo off the legs with the Yamcha assist. The raw level 3, the punish. This isn't going to kill, but it's going to hurt for sure.
Yeah, a whole lot of blue life. You got to imagine Moise is going to be flying on trying to get him out or sparking.
Oh, he had the read. He had the read, but he was too close to the sparking blast, so he got knocked back.
Gonna bring him down. Ooh, punish the guard cancel. He does. 5M directly into 2H. Moisei going to use the level 3, get the hard knockdown, waste some of that sparking meter.
Moisei definitely feeling the flow right now. He's got to keep him under control. Vermilion trying his best. Gets out of the corner. Isn't able to get this full combo that he needs. Mix-ups. Oh, there you go. When Vermilion's done that right, he's gotten the hit almost every single time.
And Moisei just didn't want to take the Kid Buu pressure. Ended up trying to squirm out instead of respecting the assist. Maybe he got the reflect the wrong way.
And Vermilion needs to find this last hit. What a tech after the hit!
Yeah, didn't believe that the H was going to connect, so he tries to go with the age-old Dragon Ball strategy. Ooh, blocks the first overhead, but then gets clipped low. Vermilion looking to snap back in this Gohan.
Yeah, he wants to get rid of him. Wants to make this a 2v2. He drops the elbow while he's on the ground, making it an overhead. Wasn't ready to block high. 2v2, no sparking.
He believed in at that time, was able to follow it up properly. 6M, but yeah, you got to call the Kid Buu assist really early if you want to combo off of it like that.
Yeah, drop a couple elbows. Wasn't able to combo off it. He's hitting this Yamcha. Good jump cancel as well to get away from him, not being able to get punished on it.
Yeah, of course, without sparking, only able to jump cancel, you're almost on hit. Spin his super dash, where he just goes knees to the level 3, Wolfang Fist.
It's going to get close. It's going to get close. Oh, just a pixel of health.
Oh, he tried to 2H after a hard read attempt from Vermilion, ends up getting blown up by the cross-up.
Oh, man. If you're Vermilion, if you want any character left, I guess you want it to be the Vegeta. What a great comeback character to have, and he's got a lot of health to go through.
I'll take buttons. Oh! 2L puts a stop to that pressure for a second. The jump H. Can't get anything off of it. Oh, super dashing and getting snuffed by the jump L.
Yeah, that light button putting it in work right now for Yamcha. Dropping down to the double digits on the timer count. Vermilion doesn't have a lot to work with. Oh no, he's trying to press buttons. The slashes were meaty, and it's going to be Moisei. Let him take it. The South LATAM Dragon Radar event online is going to be for him. He's going to be able to go to a Saga event of his choosing. He's going to be representing the region. Good stuff to him. Looked good. Took down the most momentous player in the entire bracket. And really looked like he wasn't going to get stopped, but found his groove in the last second.
Yeah, big ups to all our players today. Linge, Raimaru, Brunex, Vermilion, Tiago Kane, JP Dog, and Ray Thanos. And of course, our champion Moisei winning the LATAM South Top 8 Dragon Radar event. Going to be moving on to a future Dragon Ball Saga event, and which of course is taking place next week, either the 6th event Japan on November 24th or the 7th Saga event in Australia on December 15th. Man, incredible tournament here today. I'm glad we were able to crown a Dragon Radar champion for the South America region. Man, yeah, it was a good tournament. Moisei able to clutch it out even after getting reset. I got nothing left to say, Sammy.
I'm happy with all the protagonists that I got to see today. But I also am really happy to get to see some good Dragon Ball action. Thank you guys for joining us today. It was exciting top 8 all throughout. Congratulations to Moisei. I'm looking forward to seeing him play against a lot of the other hopefuls to get that Dragon Ball, try to get to those grand finals events for the tour. But that's going to be it from us. Thank you guys so much for joining us for this Dragon Ball Online tournament. We'll see you guys in Japan. Have a good one.